Righty. Does everybody remember what happened last time?
Yeah, we fought the thing, we separated the thing from the nice lady, and now we're gonna have a party.
That may or may not get crashed by a giant robot.
Or a giant zombie bear, or both,
or
who
bear.
knows?
Nah. Giant zombie bear robot.
Oh god. They fused.
They
They
grabbed the
fused.
Botaras.
They fuse like Thorbergrim.
Huber Grim. we are one, we are many, we have lots of weapons.
I prefer Thorbert. It sounds like an ice flavor.
Alright, so. You also all agreed to go warn the leaders and to stick around for a while to make sure nothing nefarious occurred in the next following days.
Yar.
Which is what you all were about to set off and view.
To inform the leaders. Yeah, we're all healed up too, so I don't know why Tauntaun still has only 9 HP.
I do not know.
Maybe he didn't feel like healing. What if he wants to? What if he wants to be a fly's fart away from death?
That's a little too close to home.
Fly as farts. Yeah.
What?
What?
Fly farts.
Welcome to Out of Context number 5.
I may have focused my brain on the wrong part of the sentence.
You know, Matt, you doing that reminded me of the cake fart video.
Dude.
Look, he said it in exactly the same way.
Editor, censor that. We don't need to bring that back into the internet.
Yes, we do. Always.
Editor, you please.
Editor, please help.
So
the editor cannot help you here.
So I don't.
You are the editor.
I don't know why, but for some reason on GM layer I have 3 Jubilee.
Surprise!
Oh god. She cast mirror image.
No, but I kind of wish I did now.
She did. We just didn't know it yet. She secretly has it.
I should look into that next time we level up.
Well, Phenom, it's your token on the board, so you get to lead the party.
Okay. Welcome back, Jay. You missed.
Cake farts.
You missed something that you're glad
you missed. Censored.
Oh, alright.
You missed cake farts.
Shut up.
Just censor every time he says it.
Just say cake, because that just brought back memory.
Don't.
Yes, I did say cake
Don't.
farts.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Why must you?
Because everyone must know.
I don't want to know. Oh,
What about muffin burps?
DM keeps this up. I'm gonna make everybody suffer.
don't make us suffer because of his insolence.
You will pay for your insolence.
While heading over there, Adel's gonna give Zuriel his life essence thingy because she's been forgetting to do that.
Okay.
So, what do we see?
On your way to Azrogorn's hut, you actually see that the streets are lively with various dancers, lots of corrals, free samples of food, and just general enjoyment. You can tell happiness is in the air. Everyone's very happy to be here and is very happy for the festival to be going on.
Alright.
They don't even know their children are safe now.
They might have been told.
Well, let's find out.
Oh, into Azrogorn's home we go.
Should be on the map already.
Yeah, we are. It's like I was like waiting for like you to do something. You're the leader.
Nope.
No, Adel's our day.
I'll walk on over.
Sup, bitch. I mean, what?
He looks to you and gives you a smile and says, "Welcome."
Hello, Azrogorn. So, what happened after our fight? Where's Thicket and the Oni?
Thicket is still being held away from others until we see how she is doing mentally. As for the Oni, he is currently shadowing Brunhilde.
Ah, so she was the one that was helping him.
What?
Like job shadowing?
Yeah, I meant it more following her around.
Remember, the Oni mentioned that he had an accomplice.
Yeah, I don't think it was Brunhilde. How do you get that from that?
Just a feeling.
Well, one is following the other around, so...
Anyway, we came here to warn you that there is potential issues for this village still. And then she'll explain the issues with Hunter Max and the Dreadbear.
That's
Sometime later.
The white bear.
He listens in and nods to this, and he goes, Those don't sound like any threats that we cannot handle. Should it come to that.
Ella raises an eyebrow, but she doesn't question it. Okay. Well, if you...
He then smiles and goes, "You should enjoy the day. You had a long, hard-fought battle yesterday. Take some time to relax."
I do an insight check. He's seeming really nonchalant about the giant robot and the zombie bear.
Okay. He just seems very confident. For reasons unknown to you, he seems very confident in his village's ability to handle the problem should it arise.
Okay.
No
Hopefully-
nefarious.
Hopefully it's not misplaced confidence.
Remind yourself that Oh wait, that's not my line.
Yeah, exactly. Confidence. Pride comes before the fall.
Not the line I was going for, but okay.
Yeah, I know. I chose a different one. So,
Well, I will leave you to your business, everyone.
Now, as I said, please go and enjoy the day.
Alright.
I would recommend heading to the fairgrounds.
Yes, our friend is performing there at some point.
Which one of you?
No, Poe Masters.
He blinks a bit to this and goes, "Ah, well, he is everyone's friend."
Yeah, he is.
grumbly Thorgrim noises.
He often puts his little friend in people. So they have a friend in them too.
Okay,
God, a
time
friend in me.
I'm leaving now.
He just leaves the call.
So where are you going then, Idlesorday?
Well, if people aren't following, I guess people don't have to follow since it's just a fair. She's gonna head to the fairgrounds.
Nah, I'm going to the party.
I'm not gonna follow.
Everyone, group up
Party, 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 party.
so that I can copy and paste you. So that I can, on the fairgrounds, just put the rest of you onto the GM layer because I refuse to delete anything ever for some reason.
Party, party, party. And yes, Thorgrim is also doing that in character.
So, as you enter the fairgrounds, all of the tents have various treats. Some are offering wine, and others are offering various food items that you all have likely never seen before.
I am
Nothing
going.
we've ever seen.
I'm going to immediately gravitate to the wine and food,
Okay.
wherever that may be.
Oh, I've done it bad.
We'll just say that you've done it because honestly, any tent you go to can probably have food there.
Okay. Nom, 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 glug, glug, glug.
Gonna wander about and see what's all going on.
Okay. What are you looking for anything in particular or just browsing?
Looking this, maybe see if there's some sort of music and dancing and whatnot.
Oh yeah, there's music and dancing all around.
Lovely.
You can't walk 5 feet without seeing someone dancing.
Anything going on in the main stage?
Not yet.
All right.
Main stage has not been prepared for the coming as of yet.
Stop it. Elle's going to look around and see if there... I guess she'll also just browse and see if there's anything interesting going on.
Okay, roll perception.
Okie dokie. And so
Well-
if I see Zardak hanging around somewhere...
As you look around, the only thing you notice is Hubert is missing. He seems to have slipped away without, honestly, anybody noticing. Which is not a very uncommon thing.
I wonder where he went off to this time. Oh well.
Our good old Rogadin.
Rogadin is oddly accurate word to describe him.
Well, I mean,
I think that's why you said it.
And a paladin, so Rogadin.
And eventually, Adelsarde, you begin hearing the voices of excited children. And as you look about, you actually see Hubert leading a small parade of wood elf children towards you.
Kid up!
Adol looks to this very confused.
And as he approaches, he goes, "And here she is, the one who slew the beast that threatened your village." And you are surrounded.
Yes!
I wasn't the only one that fought that being.
But you are the one who got the finishing blow, my lady, and they want to hear every detail.
Yes, but that...
And one of the elf boys will grab one of your hands and go, "Will you come play with us while you tell us the story?"
Oh.
This is so cute.
Yeah, Adel's stoic face is now just fractured and now she is both confused and embarrassed.
You're lucky Jubilee's not there to tease you. She's preoccupied.
Thorgrim is going to, like his spidey senses start tingling, and he kind of looks up from his food and drink, and sees Adel surrounded by children.
And barbarian sense.
No, dad sense.
My dad's sense is tingling.
Yeah, I sense children nearby. They are having fun.
What?
I must have fun
That
as
sounds
well.
terrible out of context.
That sounds
Yeah.
really bad.
Hey!
That's not what I meant.
Hey! Oh my goodness.
Like,
We
you
are
say
not
that-
going that route.
If you say that in the wrong inflection, that can really change how that sentence sounds.
No,
Personally, we know what you meant, but
no.
competition, no.
If this is going on out of context, there's definitely gonna be context here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, please.
For once, we do not want to lose the context here.
Yeah, can we not?
Mercy. Yeah. Okay. Sheesh. Adel's going to quickly recollect herself and crouch down near the child.
They didn't put a camera down or nothing. Pump it on left.
That doesn't make it.
Yes, Adel. Yes, Adel.
She's very well then. I am willing to regale you with how my friends and I defeated the evil Wendigo.
And as you say this, you just see his eyes light up as he seems genuinely excited that you're about to tell him a story.
Yeah, we'll get up. Well, it all began a few days ago when my friends and I just escaped from being blown up by a gigantic robot. And she's going to start regaling them with the tale of the whole mystery surrounding the Wendigo, how they fought it twice and only barely survived the first time, but how through all of them working together to solve the mystery, they're able to corner the Wendigo, force it to play its hand early, and eventually defeat it.
For power of fucking friendship.
And while you do this, Hubert will nonchalantly excuse himself, grabbing a glass of wine, and we'll move off over here as he begins to sip.
Huh.
Yes, Mark?
Seems like he's just watching. Yeah, so they talk to the kids.
Is something on your mind?
I don't know. I feel as if it's hard to explain, but I just don't feel right at the moment. I feel as if I may have put those kids in danger somehow.
You are feeling not quite dread. I would say paranoia.
It's paranoia.
Paranoia is a sense that something bad is going to happen at any given moment.
I mean, isn't that what everyone at this point has in the group?
All people suffer paranoia and anxiety. Apart from myself, I suppose.
Speaking of paranoia, I am going to suddenly perk up and look around for any signs of Zombo Bear.
There are no signs of Zombo Bear.
Okay, good.
In any
I think
case,
I'm paranoid about them getting hurt. I think I just feel guilty. Is that the proper word for it?
could be. If you feel bad about the actions that you have done.
Nah, not that. Just after the fact.
Well, possibly. But so long as we're here, we won't let the children get harmed.
Okay.
What you did was an honest mistake, but it is a mistake easily rectified. Once we leave the village, they will not be in harm's way. But for the
I
time
think
being,
it was a mistake for me to talk to a family member that I hadn't seen since I was first created.
not what I was meaning. I was referring to telling him where we were. If you feel the need to try to reconnect with a family member, by all means go ahead. But you don't... As said, the only reason why I consider it to be a mistake is Hunter Max is actively, well, hunting us. But you want to wake for the incident, so I do not hold this against you.
There is a... I can't tell you how many times I've blabbed something I really shouldn't have to a family member, so...
Oh boy.
No fault of yours.
Hold on. Quick
Hubert,
question, Jork. Can you roll a persuasion check for Hubert?
Sure.
Some reverse DM bullshit here.
No, because Hubert said something that could honestly set Mark on a weird path.
Oh, no.
Well, he didn't roll particularly well.
No. Oh no.
But he rolled better
Oh
than
no!
he rolled better than
no.
Mark,
That's a
so he's very convincing.
Oh no!
That's a vengeance.
What you gonna do with that information, buddy?
Mark's
I mean-
going to go reconnect with MRK1.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
that was what it was for.
Oh, so what you're saying is I gotta try again.
So what you're saying is I need to give him more information.
No.
That's what you're saying is I should leave and go fight K1. What was he asking?
He was just gonna. He rests his hand on your shoulder, patting it a few times, and says, "Knowing our luck, eventually our travels will lead us to meet him in person."
Marco, sit quiet for a little bit and say, yeah, hopefully. Okay, maybe we can make that happen faster than usual.
If you by chance find a way to get into contact with him and discover his location, I'm sure we could be persuaded to go make a visit, assuming he does not want to kill us.
Well, I mean, he's only doing a job, really, so.
Yes, that means he's a mercenary, and hopefully he's not a gung-ho mercenary.
I don't think so. That wasn't the vibe I got off him when I. Well, he did say it was greedy, so he might just be gung-ho.
Greedy mercenaries can be persuaded with monetary gain. So long as we offer a high enough coin value, I'm sure he will side with us.
True. Notice they sound. Is the bird nearby still, or did it go somewhere?
Roll a investigation.
Oof.
You look around, and you can't really spot it, but you hear a cawing of a crow, so you believe it's nearby, you just can't see it.
Oh, okay. As he hears it, he's just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that reminds me. Look, you have a connection with animals, right?
Vaguely, yeah.
Do you think you could possibly teach me some ways to communicate with a bird?"
Well, I have the ability to communicate with animals myself, though it does take me a couple minutes to, channel the energy. I don't know if I could teach it to you, though. We could try.
We could also attempt to find something from Devilish, whatever he decides his name to be, and see
Yeah.
if that will allow you.
Devilish insert name here that starts with D.
True.
I'm sure we could find a means to make it happen.
True. Speaking of, and he's gonna take out one of his non-magical weapons and try to channel lightning into it and see if he's gotten that back yet.
You have, in fact, gotten it back. You see the lightning coursing along it, crackling and making the scent of burnt ozone fill the air.
How long has it been since I made the trade for the belt?
You made your trade at the same time Mark did, and I believe everything you traded made it roughly the same amount of time.
Okay, so I will attempt to channel my key.
You channel your key with no issue.
Oh, excellent. Goody, 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 goody. Damage double.
So that also means I finally got my ability to resist lightning back too.
And now I definitely think we could try that whole teaching you how to speak to birds thing.
Yes.
Yeah, possibly.
You want to do that now, or do you want to wait?
I mean, we can try it now.
Okay. Just need to find a place to sit down. So, Thorgrim will go over here, and we'll just plunk down the grass.
Come over and sit.
All right, and I don't know if I've. Do you know what meditation is?
From observing you, it's this. Slumps forward.
Yeah, I know. Falls asleep immediately.
I was like, isn't it just when you try to concentrate but just end up falling asleep?
Yeah, it is, but usually it's without the falling asleep part, and that should be easy because you don't technically fall asleep. You just enter your standby mode or whatever.
Center mode.
That's it. Anyway, yeah. So just cross your legs like this, put your hands like this, and just try to focus on the image of the bird that you wish to talk to.
Okay. It's going to attempt to do so.
Okay, roll a wisdom check.
It's not as high a stat.
So, you assume the position that Thorgrim has recommended for you, but you don't really feel a connection or of anything, so you're just kind of left staring at Thorgrim as he's teaching you.
Trying to envision my bird, but all I see is a dwarf.
Oh no. Close your. Wait, you don't have eyes. How can you turn off your ocular sensor things?
I mean, yeah, I can just close my eyes.
Oh, you do have eyes. Okay. That makes things easier. Close your eyes. Don't look at me. Try to think about your little bird friend or any other bird you want to think about, and just try and concentrate on that image.
Okay. Just gonna close his eyes and think about the first time he had seen the bird and then eating it and petting it.
Okay, roll another wisdom check.
Oh no.
Oh no, even worse.
Bird. Bird, so bird, so work.
I'm imagining a speaker pops out of his shoulder or something and starts playing that song.
See sparks start to fly out of his fucking sides as he's trying to really concentrate on this bird, but can only think about some random song about birds for a reason.
No, wait, nope.
Is it something about birds and words?
Stop. No, you're
I think
sparking.
so.
Or is it something about birds and up?
Bird
I
up.
think it's
Dun.
birds and words. Yeah, he'll open his eyes again and look at Thorgrim. What?
Yeah, you were sparking, and I thought I saw smoke. Maybe it's too loud. Maybe we'll have to find a quieter place.
And yeah, we can do that at some point in the future, maybe.
Yeah, maybe when we go back home, we can find a room and try again. Definitely a lot more noise here.
We'll nod and stand up, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's not something I've done before, but I feel like I can teach you eventually. It doesn't seem that hard, I think. And Thorgrim kind of just raises an eyebrow at the thought of I'm teaching someone how to talk to birds. Wait a second.
You're now questioning this?
Yeah,
Mark is
just
also going
now.
to think that we're surrounded by people who are one with nature, so we could also ask them.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Come back, and you missed Mark attempting to meditate and failing.
It's almost just like Charlie all over again.
For some reason, our group is really bad at meditation.
Yes, he pulled a Thorgrim, except he didn't pass out.
He just started
Sparks flew.
sparking. Yep.
Also, no, the entire party doesn't fail at it. Tauntaun hasn't tried it.
Well, most of the group hasn't tried it yet, but
Yet 2 is not all of us.
everyone who has tried it has failed miserably. Well, except for the elves, because they kind of need to do that to sleep.
I don't think I've really done it either. I'm not an elf.
Yeah, but anyone who has tried has failed miserably. So now it's Jubilee's turn.
No.
Fall asleep. Do it. Try and meditate and fail miserably.
Now.
So yeah, Thorgrim will sort of look at Mark apologetically, and then focus again on Adel and story time. Apparently,
So, Tauntaun, what are you going to do in the big party Partapalooza?
What is there to do?
What do you want to do? There's cheap booze, there's foods, and there's party games.
How cheap is cheap?
Free.
That's
Free
not
cheap.
cheap, that's just free. That's the best kind of booze. Now, is it cold?
It is wine, and it can be cold if you want it to be.
because magic.
I mean, you kind of missed the joke that I was going for, but
I'm not good with jokes, so yes, I probably did.
The only booze that is good booze is cold booze and free booze. Now, if it's together, then it's even better.
Your only favorite beer.
Nah, mine's just booze in general.
Because you're an alcoholic.
Actually, no, I don't drink as much anymore. I primarily just go for my liquid marijuana, which is mostly pineapple juice. I guess we'll find the booze. Where's the booze?
There are people walking around offering it to anybody who seems like they want it.
In that case, I will
fair.
take one of them.
Okay. You are given one with no questions. They smile to you, and they seem happy that you're taking some.
Amazing. I'm now going to grab one for Riki, Squib, and Patterson.
All right.
This should be interesting.
You have left me alone with the children.
And you're feeding booze to the children.
Yes.
Okay. So as you turn around toward Riki, Squib, and Patterson, you actually see a fourth thing sitting there staring up at you expectantly.
I need another booze.
You can easily find one.
I will give a booze to Riki, to Squib, the duck, or the goose, or whatever it is. In Patterson.
Okay. Patterson just kind of stares at it as he doesn't know what to do. Riki and Squib will begin sipping on it, and the goose dunks its entire head into the glass and then will do the natural goose drinking thing, holding its head back, seeming to be enjoying itself.
And he eats like a pig. Pigs chew their food. I'd say he eats more like a duck.
He checks out.
But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what I'm gonna do for now. It's just keep getting really fucking drunk with these four.
Okay. Jubilee, what are you doing?
Join the sights, the sounds. Maybe looking for that armament. Maybe looking for an armorer who's selling stuff at a low price.
At present moment, you don't really see an You don't see an armorer of any type. You know, it's a party. They're not trying to sell.
That's true.
They're not trying to sell any type of weaponry, defense, etc., etc.
I kind of figured it was just kind of if it was, it's also helped keep it fresh in my memory, but so I'll go see what Hubert's up to.
Okay. As
Join
you
him
walk
for a drink.
As you walk over, you see him playing a game where he's trying to knock over bottles, and he seems to be doing a very good job of such an action. Hitting the bottles over expertly, and every time he does, he takes a sip of his drink.
Don't run the poor man out of business.
It's just for fun, Jubilee.
I know. This is merely a jest.
What brings you over
Glad
here?
to see you're. Also, just seeing what you're up to and seeing how the mighty Hubert actually has fun.
The mighty Hubert enjoys a drink, plays some game. That uses his hands.
I can see that.
Even I can enjoy some merriment from time to time.
Yeah. I think we all could use some every once in a while.
Yes, that's entirely the reason I led the children over to Lady Adelsarte.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was busy taking in the sights and the sounds.
Yes, I snuck away while everyone else was distracted.
You tend to do that.
I am very good at it, in fact.
What else are you good at?
Any number of things.
I'll have to see that for myself.
You sound almost hopeful, Jubilee.
Maybe. Takes a sip of a nearby drink.
There's no need to try and play it cool, Jubilee.
Why is that?
Mostly because whenever I inevitably make you nervous, you'll drink too much, he says with a devious smirk.
I have no idea what you mean. Shake as the drink is shaking now.
Of course not. And as he says this, on the stage, you all see orbs of light beginning to form as you begin hearing music, and Poe Masters will slide out on his knees, playing an instrument and beginning to liven the mood even more so with a very energetic chorus, as it seems that it is now time for his performance.
Well, looks like it might be my time to try to upstage the talent.
Good luck with that.
Gonna dance to the music.
Okay.
I'm guessing you want to check.
Yeah, if you're going to try to perform.
Of course. What I do? Holy shit.
Alright, so at this point, since everyone's attention will have been drawn to the stage, the whole group will notice Jubilee dancing up towards the stage as well.
Oh. Time for the main attraction, I think.
And at this point, Adelsarde, your story is long since over. You see the children all turn, and one by one they all scatter to go and listen to Poe Masters. As it's not... Yes?
Emma's going to actually stop the one that asked to hear the story. Hold on a moment.
He blinks and looks up at you.
She'll go down on her knee again, but then actually take off her cape and wrap it around the boy. Here.
He smiles, and it's oversized for him, but he doesn't seem to care. He'll wrap his arms in it and wrap it around himself, seeming very excited that he has it now.
She smiles. Alright, go along.
My
now.
heart.
Now he scoodles away.
He'll sighs happily.
So adorable.
He'll sighs happily and stands up straight, being capeless for the first time in a while. Then turns to look at Hubert. Hello.
Hello, my lady.
Where were you?
I was off playing a game.
Really?
Really, really.
Did you win?
Of course I won.
She smiles. Good.
I noticed you give your cape away.
Yes, I figured that he would want a souvenir. Besides, I have spares.
Of course you do.
Well, you're the one that packed them, so...
Also the one that made them.
So, of course I do. So, what do you want to do now?
I'm going to continue to enjoy some wine. Possibly play a few more games.
Okay, then.
What of you?
I guess I'll watch you play your games. See how skilled you are when you have a few glasses in you.
I assure you, my handiwork is still masterful.
We will see.
So, what are the rest of you doing?
Thorgrim is just watching the performance, but he's also kind of mulling over the fact that, again, he just tried to teach Mark how to use his ability to speak to animals. Can he teach, which brings him to think, can he teach other people other things? So that's kind of occupying his mind as he's watching the performance between Jubilee and Poemaster's apparently weird guitar solo thing.
Okay. Mark?
Mark is just sitting down thinking of different ways he can try to envision the crow in his head without causing sparks.
Okay. And Tauntaun.
It's completely muted.
Oh, okay, he's busy. Well, after a minute, Mark, you hear footsteps and you feel something get placed on top of your head.
He'll kind of look at what got placed on his head.
You see it's not quite a doll. It seems to be made of branches and lichen, but it looks to be a child's toy that resembles a crow.
Kind of look at it and like where did this come from?
During one of the games I played, I won this. I overheard your conversation with Thorgrim. You were having difficulty envisioning the crow.
Huh. Thank you.
You're welcome. And as you look at him, Hubert, for the first time you've ever seen it, has a bit of a smile to his face.
Mark out emotion, you think that's creepy as fuck, but Is it really can I roll inside to see if there's any type of malice behind it at all?
There's no malice. He seems to be happy right now. He actually seems to be enjoying himself. It is a legitimate smile.
Better not be a lead up to tragedy, I swear to God.
Huh. Okay.
In any case, maybe this will help in your endeavors.
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess I could try to see if this helps at all.
But I would recommend doing so in a quieter area. Here would not be an optimal place due to the noise.
Fair point. And he'll kind of just put it away somewhere. get up and eventually just start walking around, keeping an eye out on things. If he spots anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Mark.
Roll.
I do want to say, again, I apologize for threatening you before. Now that I'm not as emotional, I probably would have done the same thing.
I forgive you. I think.
I suppose that's good enough.
Yeah, no problem. Hubert talked and gave me some good bits of advice.
Hale looks to Hubert. What was that advice?
At some point, we're going to go try to find and attempt to haggle with his brother to try and get him off of our tail.
And where is that? Most likely
don't-
he's in Zardak's territory.
We're not sure. However, due to the fact that Mark has had one chance encounter with him via, I think,
Astral projection.
Yes. As Mark has had a chance encounter of that kind with him, it's only a matter of time before Mark has another.
I do have a question, though. How did you meet Mark 1 to begin with?
Through the astral projection, my lady.
No, that I understand, but who cast it? You? Him?
Definitely not myself,
no.
no.
He seemed surprised to see me there too, so I believe it wouldn't have been him.
Then who?
I believe we'll discover that at a later date.
I suppose so.
We could always ask Tempest if we have some type of ability that allows us to talk to each other.
I guess I could, actually. She'll then send a sending to Tempest asking, do the marks have a way to communicate with one another?
You don't get a reply. Tempest might be busy.
I guess he's busy.
In any case, as Mark has assisted us in several endeavors, I think it is fair to try and help him find one of his brethren.
More than fair.
Mark looks blankly at this. He's got things going through his own mind right now.
Is this what camaraderie is? Camaraderie. Camaraderie.exe.
Dan, do I really want to travel to the people that Zardak is constantly hiring his brother to hunt or to get?
Sorry, can you say that again?
No, I was just saying, in Mark's mind, he might just be thinking like, damn, do I really want to travel with the people that Zardak keeps hiring his brother to go for?
Hey.
Moral dilemma.
Man has no mores at the moment.
On the one hand, it is my brother. On the other hand, I've seen Hubert explode people.
On the other hand, where'd I get this third hand? Shit.
On the other hand, I've seen Hubert explode people for a lot less.
Oh yeah. Hubert works for cheap. Thorgrim is going to keep an eye on Riki just in case. Oh, I see it. I see it.
I mean, I would hope so. I've already brought it up. Tauntaun gave it a glass of wine.
I just didn't notice it before. Hank.
Elle's going to go over to the small goose.
By the time you get there, it will have finished its glass of wine and shakes its head a bit before beginning to preen.
Hello there, little one.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Okay.
She'll then pet him.
Roll an animal handling.
Alright.
It will accept the pets a few times before eventually leaning back and beginning to nibble at your hand.
She'll stand back up.
Ugh.
It seems even the goose decided to enjoy the festivities.
It would appear that way.
Strange.
Why is that?
Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's not that strange at all. It showed up at Muselgrass's mansion, for example. It seems like it's adventuring on its own.
Or perhaps it's following us.
Maybe both. Could be that it comes by every now and again to check in on us.
That would be humorous.
Boy, you humans dead yet?
That is also a possibility, but I don't think the goose would do something that inhumane, would it?
What do you mean?
Sorry, I misheard. Did Hubert say eat us?
No,
Okay, I definitely misheard. What did you say?
I don't remember.
Bruh. I'll forget about the inhumane stuff now. You know, she looks back to the goose. You could travel along with us.
Ark.
Thorgrim. Oh, he's BRB.
He is burped.
She'll offer a hand. If you want to travel with us, hop on.
It will look at your hand for a bit and then begin pecking at it.
Aw. She'll stand back up. Oh well.
A nice attempt to get something like the goose to follow, my lady.
Indeed.
And after a while, the goose will hang out for a bit before eventually waddling away.
Waddle waddle.
And he waddled away.
To the very
Off.
next day.
Off to go do goosey things.
Oh. Ada will then go and take a seat.
I do believe Jubilee is trying to pull attention away from the mighty Pomasters.
Ada will stop and then look over.
And with Jubilee's performance, you can tell that Jubilee is definitely trying to draw attention.
Being a little cheeky grin to boot.
Speaking of Jubilee, what you doing?
I don't know if you heard what I said.
Uh,
Kind of like had a cheeky grin as I'm performing.
yeah, but
Sometimes looking towards Bowmaster, seeing how he's reacting.
he's watching on, but he doesn't seem to be acting upon anything yet. So what else do you want to do?
I guess since so tempting to do the enthralling performance right now. No, why not? I'll just continue dancing and adding this on just to see how many eyes I can get on me as I continue dancing closer to the center.
I mean, it's a
Let's see if Hubert's watching.
Do you try to charm Hubert?
I don't think it'll work, but at this point I want to see what happens. I'm too curious.
Okay. So, you feel the charm heading toward him, but a very familiar snap happens, and you suddenly remember that so long as Hubert's aura is up, he cannot be charmed.
That's fair.
But, roll another performance check for me.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I've maxed that shit out.
So, as you perform, you hear Poemasters muttering behind you for a second, and then you see two comically large poofs beside you, as suddenly two more Poemasters are next to you, each of them playing a different instrument as several mage hands all begin forming under you and slowly lifting you onto the stage next to Poe. And then the other two Poes will just spread out and continue playing.
Took a lot to get your attention, huh?
Oh, you had my attention from the start. I just have a performance to do.
Of course.
It is not very polite to perform during someone else's performance, you know.
True. But this is all about having fun.
Very true.
Besides, I can't help but dance when your music's around.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere, my friend.
Again, I'll just continue my performance.
Okay. Phenomeno.
Someone's been performing their butt off.
Yes.
Yeah, I maxed it out in that 20. I don't think has anyone else gotten like 30s on checks before?
Don't think so.
Sweet. I'm hitting uncharted territory, guys.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything above a 10, so I can't physically.
We lost Montero. Repeat, we lost Montero.
Man down.
But
Dead.
There you go.
it's alive.
So, after a while, Poemaster's performance will eventually come to an end, and he will bow to the group, will bow to the group of onlookers, and as do his copies before the copies disappear, and Poe begins making his way backstage.
Show off.
I'll definitely bow to Poe, and I'll get off the stage.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun.
It seemed that you had a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad
Never
you had
get
fun.
tired of dancing.
I'm glad you had fun, Julie.
You say that as if you did not, my lady.
I did.
Well, maybe next time you should join me, Eaglesarde.
I do not think I have your bravery.
Maybe not, but it just might be fun to just do it for the fun of it.
What you and I consider fun are very different.
True. Well, I bet we can find some common things to have fun with.
We have before. I do enjoy dancing to some degree, just not in this situation.
He prefers a more slow dance.
Looks to Hubert.
He is drinking wine, and you're fairly certain this is like his fourth.
Wow, you're really letting loose, huh?
I enjoy wine.
I should get myself a glass.
As soon as you say that, one is given to you by a wood elf who seems to be going around handing it out.
Oh, thank you. And she'll take a sip. Refreshing.
Not as strong as the dwarven stuff, but it'll do in a pinch.
Oh, come on. Admit it. You really like it, especially after you're raving about it at the tavern.
It's not bad, it's just you have to drink more to get drunk. Like,
No,
the dwarven
fine.
stuff will knock you square on your ass real quick.
Well, if your only goal was to get drunk, then I suppose so. But is
It's
it
usually
not more
the-
about the journey than the destination?
Not to dwarves. Dwarves just prefer to get drunk. Get drunk, eat, fight, things like that. Where,
Guess dwarves like to get to their destination quickly.
yeah, they do. They don't really... They don't like to dawdle to their destination. They just want to, like, boom, done, But, yeah, I could get used to trying alcohol from other regions, other cultures, It's different, but it's not bad. Definitely sweeter than dwarven stuff, though. Take a while. Can take a while to get used to.
There are bitter wines, if that's what you prefer.
Yeah, I probably do, actually.
As soon as this is said, a glass of wine is more or less shoved under your nose by a passerby.
Thank you. And take a big old sip.
It has a much more bitter taste to it rather than sweet red wine does.
Ah, that's much better. Got a bit of sting to it. I like it. And, yeah. Thorgrim is very happily sipping away. But as he is, he's still on decently high alert because at any moment we could have some party crashers. Who knows?
Thorgrim.
Both at the same time. What?
Take a deep breath.
Okay, Thorgrim takes a deep, really deep breath.
Now hold
Now,
it.
and now exhale.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to say this very nicely. Relax and enjoy the merriment, or I'm going to slip a poison in your drink that will relax all of your muscles.
There we go. That's
I'm
the Hubert.
resistant to poison anyway.
Resistant but not immune.
That's fair.
Are you resistant to this rear naked choke?
That's not poison.
You're resistant to an uppercut.
Actually, yes. Thorgrim sort of takes another deep breath and just goes, "Sorry, I just,
I understand your worry. But what's the use of worrying all the time when that will leave you so high-strung that you're not as effective when we are in actual danger?
I don't think you understand. I'm probably the most high-strung that I've ever been, because not only are we in a situation where we could be attacked by you know who and you know who. There's a child 25 feet away from me, and if they did attack, those little ones would be in danger. Very close danger. And as a father, I can't let that happen.
Then why did you agree to stay?
Because I need to protect them, but at the same time, I need to be alert so that I can.
At this, Hubert will walk over, rest a hand on your shoulder, and go, Thorgrim, look at those children.
Thorgrim will look at the children.
See how happy they are. See the smiles on their face.
Yes.
You think if I asked them to look at you in your paranoid state, they would be smiling or they would become worried?
You're right.
Relax. Enjoy. And more importantly, calm down. Tonight is a night of fun. Have fun.
Okay. You're right. I gotta be calm and strong for the kids. Calm and strong. And then Thorgrim sort of like does the old draw himself up, square his shoulders, and then sags and goes to sit by the fire.
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
You miss Jubilee performing with Poe Masters, Hubert giving Thorgrim a pep talk, and Hubert seems a little buzzed.
And how are Ricky and Squid?
They're doing fine. They've only had the one glass of wine.
I was gonna say, which one of them's a lightweight?
I believe I had said specifically that I was going to sit here and continuously drink with them, though.
But are you making them drink with you is the question.
Yes.
Then Squib is drunk. Riki seems to be handling it fine.
I had a feeling.
And then there's Patterson, who's just gross and sticky now. Where's the goose?
The goose ended up leaving to go do goosey things elsewhere.
Why did you take my goosey drinking partner? What the fuck?
You needed to go do goose things.
He could have brought us with.
No.
I could
No,
have
he
shaped
couldn't.
Patterson into the form of a goose.
Anal did try to recruit the goose, and the goose was like, nah, I'm good.
I ain't trying to recruit the goose. I'm trying to make friends with the goose.
But
Francis, yeah.
at this point, Tauntaun, what you have noticed is every time Patterson has his drink, he waits for Squib to look away, pours his wine into Squib's glass, and then just sticks the glass on a random body part of his own. So Squib has unintentionally had about twice as much alcohol as everyone else here.
Oh God. A literal and figurative lightweight.
Well, I guess tonight's going to be fun.
I think Thorgrim's goal at this point is to get buzzed like Hubert, because that way that'll help him relax. But he doesn't want to get drunk, but he does want to get like to the point where he's not as high strung.
Okay.
This begs a question. How fucking drunk is Tauntaun?
Now, how much of roll a con save for me?
Were you gonna ask how much I've drank?
Roll for drunk.
I'm
Yes.
going 1 for 1 for everyone.
Except for Squib, who's gone 2 for 1 on everyone in the group.
Unintentionally.
No, he's just helping Patterson. That's initiative. I don't want to click initiative. Click that one.
You are buzzed, so you're handling it fine. You
Yeah,
are
it's just wine.
You are surprisingly not a lightweight.
Of course not. In all honesty, you'd think Tauntaun would start having advantage on inebriated states.
And he may
Considering,
eventually.
90% of the time he's high.
And he may eventually get it, but now is not that day.
Today is not that. I need to get drunk more.
If anything,
That's
I
it.
would. If anything, I would give you proficiency on con saves involving alcohol.
Yeah, that would probably do better.
But
We can slowly work up into proficiency at all times. We'll just have to start getting really weird with what I drink.
so yeah, you're handling it decently well. You're a little buzzed, but you're not drunk.
So I do have a question. What's this little market stall looking thing here? With all the costumes and whatnot.
Currently it's just selling more or less trinkets, fun party hats, etc., etc.
What kind of trinket?
Kind of trinket do you want? It's not magical if that's what you're asking.
Do they have pickled eyeballs and tentacles in a platinum vial?
Not at a party, no.
Fuck. Oh, fuck
That's
no.
a weird thing to ask.
He keeps trying to find a way to summon one of his other summons.
I know, but,
Yeah,
but
the hot
at a
one.
party? Hello?
But
It's still
no,
just a weird thing to ask in general.
in any case, no, you're at a party. You may be able to find that later, but not now.
That's
Do
stuff
they
shit
happen
you
to
find in an
have
alchemist
pickled
lab.
eyeballs and pickled tentacles, though?
No.
No, they don't have any pickled sushi?
No.
They're vegetarian.
Oh, calamari.
But they're
hey,
not
hey,
they're
Christians
definitely
can eat fish.
they're definitely not vegetarian, but they don't have pickled eyeballs, no.
What about
Oh,
tentacles?
okay.
No, they're not there are not tree octopi.
That would be
What do you mean?
horrifying.
There's some water nearby. There could be an
Octopi
octopus.
jumping out of a tree.
Also,
So,
I believe they're
bitches.
called octopi.
Roll an investigation.
This is spells. That's not where I keep investigation. That's investigation.
You
Unnatural 20.
you see a variety of trinkets that are akin to nature. You see some squirrel carvings, some wicket animal creations, things like that. Seem to be more for a party type deal than anything else.
Do they have bug?
Yes,
How much is bug?
it doesn't seem to be charging anybody.
Oh, they're not charging anything?
No.
Then I grab a bug for Riki.
All right,
I know Riki like bug.
you do like bugs.
Riki neat thing. Tauntaun give Riki stick bug.
She looks it
Is that
over.
a stick bug carving
Damn,
made of
God
stick?
damn it.
Yes,
I will give her a stick bug made of stick.
you gave her the stick bug.
Stick
Stick bug dust.
But
By accident. But I'm gonna roll with it.
so, pretty much, this entire day is going to be more or less downtime here at the party, if you all want it to be.
What's up?
Okay.
I mean, I'm down with that. Where the fuck is the orc that I want to bang? Where'd the orc go?
It was not originally here at the party, but I guess I can put him on the map.
Oh, I didn't know he wasn't here.
Just that statement. Just that statement.
Just where'd the orc I want to bang go?
But he's over there now.
The rape babes at the tavern. I want to do them.
Oh my god.
Come along, you three. Wait, where'd the goose go?
Oh, it left.
Oh, bastard.
Ugh.
Squib will stumble after you, but they all do seem to follow.
The fuck is this dartboard?
It seems to be testing accuracy.
Fuck that. I have had shits more accurate than Tauntaun's aim.
So, as you approach, you actually see you actually see Snarg at work, and he appears to be brewing fresh ale.
Wait, hold on. You guys have actual ale here, not just the fancy wine?
As you say this, Snarg looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I make ale."
Suddenly Thorgrim
Tonton
pops
just going
up.
to toss his wine glass behind him and just be like, alright, guys. How
As-
much is the ale?
I was told that the party is free, but I'll be compensated, so free.
Oh, okay.
And Tauntaun,
Pretty
as you toss the glass backwards, Patterson grabs it and sticks it into one of his eye sockets.
Patterson, this is not how we make glass armor.
Patterson will then take one of his other empty glasses and stick it into his other eye socket.
Look, he's got bottle glasses now.
Beer goggles.
Literal.
It's not how we make glass armor, my boy.
Binoculars.
Uh-huh.
Please, Tom.
Do you want to get wasted with us?
If I get wasted, I can't make the ale.
Well, I'm fairly certain you can still drink me under the table.
Probably.
And the immortal under the table.
He
Possibly the kobold.
just raises an eyebrow to your statement of the immortal and then looks at Patterson.
Yeah, no, Tauntaun is gesturing to the goblin.
Or just shakes his head and goes back to doing what he was doing.
But can you drink the undead under the table?
The undead ain't got a stomach.
He also doesn't have liver nor vocal cords, yet he's able to speak.
Which means he can't get drunk.
Or there's just nothing powerful enough yet.
Ale's so good, the undead will get drunk from it.
No, it's not ale so good. It's ale so powerful it'll kill a dragon and make an undead drunk.
And
It is.
Tauntaun, as you hang out around the table, you see elves coming over curiously, grabbing mugs of ale, as it doesn't seem that they've ever had something like this before.
Tauntaun is going to immediately grab a drink for him, a drink for Squib, a drink for Riki, and a drink for Patterson.
Okay.
Patterson may be getting Squib drunker and drunker. Unexpected wingman.
Patterson is definitely getting Squib drunker and drunker.
We'll wait for the liver failure and then he reboots the middle.
Patterson keeps getting drinks, looks at drink. I can't drink this. Oh, hey, that cup's empty. The perfect crime.
I love that that's how it worked in his brain.
They'll never know I didn't drink it.
And then there's Pat, and then there's Tauntaun. Watching him do this.
Oh,
Not saying a word.
Riki was also watching him do it. He wasn't being stealthy. It's just Squib didn't never
He
notice.
just thinks he is.
So what I'm hearing is both Tauntaun and Riki have no care that Patterson is doing this to Squib. Squib, halfway through the party, dies of liver failure, comes back alive, no longer drunk. Huh,
No,
good.
he would still be very drunk.
But his liver failed and he died.
Which
Does he
means the
not reset?
alcohol.
You
Which
don't-
means the alcohol didn't get removed.
You don't get a free reset. That's not how that works.
I don't know how immortality works. I'm not immortal. That I know of. I also don't know if I'm mortal. All I know is that I've been stabbed really, really hard with a fist.
Also, as you give Squib the mug of ale, you can see his face is flushed, and he looks down at it almost in a defeated way. It's like, he seems very drunk.
Keep drinking.
Thorgrim, roll a perception. Yes. You can absolutely smell the ale.
Meow.
Meow. How drunk can I get Tauntaun before I can do a funny name was Snarg. Right? His name's Snarg?
His name is Snarg.
Okay. I don't know why, but for a moment there, my brain was like, isn't his name Smaug?
No, he's not named a Durgan. Hold on.
Snarf?
I gotta be right back. Got somebody I need you to talk to.
Snarf, 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 snarf.
Let's see what there is. I'm getting. I will have my head set up. So
Well, after tomorrow, I think we're gonna take a long break from doing Hazel art.
Oh shit.
Because
Oh yeah, actually, I forgot to mention forgot to mention I'm probably not gonna be doing a session here next week because I'm gonna be in Vegas.
Oh shit, what you gonna do?
What?
What you gonna be doing in
down with some
Vegas?
Saying out with friends, pretty much.
Friends in Vegas?
Don't
Doing
spend,
whatever the fuck he wants.
don't gamble too much.
No, I'm just
Oh,
wondering.
and you know what I learned recently?
Yeah.
Apparently, there's an esports arena near where I live now.
Oh, so you're gonna get into Smash?
Well, that's one possibility, but also so is Guilty Gear,
You better main brisket.
Mortal Kombat.
Brisket is
Yeah,
the best.
I've gotten to semifinals in a Mortal Kombat tournament before. So
Who's your
Nice.
main?
Jade.
Yeah. Deck bonks.
I would never be able to play a fighting game.
Yeah, I'm terrible
least-
at them.
Oh, no, it's not that I'm terrible. I have what I like to refer to as Build-A-Bear combos instead of actual combos, and I just kind of press buttons and hope for the best, and that's not
Yeah.
exactly...
You're a button masher.
Yeah, me
I
too.
wouldn't necessarily say I'm a button masher, because I press buttons with care. It's just... And Phenom can attest to this, I have a tendency to press too many buttons in one string.
Yep.
No, that's fine.
Granted,
That's understandable.
I also uppercutted Phenom from 0 to death once, so that was really
Nice.
funny.
Oh yeah,
I
funny
literally-
for you.
I literally did one attack over and over, and not only did I do this attack over and over, every time I did it, I would go uppercut, uppercut, uppercut.
That sounds like a Street Fighter thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't Street Fighter, it was a different fighting game, but yes.
Okay,
Or it was a character from a different fighting game that wasn't
Okay.
Street Fighter.
got it.
Anyway, back to D&D.
Dur.
So, Tauntaun, as you're sitting there pondering how to get maximum drunkitude, suddenly there's a dwarf beside you.
Pardon me, excuse me. Just mind my reach, and I'm like grabbing as much as I can.
Scorp, you there? Scorp is not there.
I think he stepped away for a moment.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
So I guess we're taking over with the dwarf then.
Yep, looks that way.
Glug,
So-
glug, glug. Drink. Nom, nom, nom.
So as you drink, Thorgrim, you just watch Snarg. He's observing you, continuing to sit by his brewery.
Is it strong stuff?
Yeah.
Good.
It's orc ale, it's strong.
That's good. Thorgrim will happily drink, and as he's drinking, eventually he'll find, once one of his hands is free, he'll offer a thumbs up to Snarg as he's drinking.
Snarg will just scoff a bit, sip on his own mug of ale. Still doesn't seem to be the friendliest person, but he's not
Yeah.
telling you to fuck off, so at least there's that.
I mean, that's a huge improvement, frankly, from the last time we spoke. I'll just happily help myself, because apparently everything is free here, so... And if anybody is like, hey, can I try some of that? I'll just sort of like pass one over.
What'd you say, Thorgrim?
If anyone is like going to reach for some, Thorgrim will just happily push one of the mugs over to them
Okay.
while also drinking.
Yeah, there are elves that are coming over periodically to check it out, but they grab some, they go about their business. So.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be the unintentional mascot and be like, like, here, try this. This is really good. And just sort of pass it over and just sort of help business along.
Also, I said I was gonna go get some food.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
No, but the rest of them probably.
No.
But I am
I
back.
told him you're away.
Okay, so now that you're back, suddenly there's a Thorgrim next to you also drinking ale.
Yeah, I know, I heard that. I
Okay.
had my headset on.
Glug, glug, glug.
A part pancake sandwich? Not bad. My egg is still cold. I gotta go keep this.
Anton is off again.
Yes, he will be. He's just going to continue to drink until he's drunk enough to do a meme. Just let me know when it's time to meet.
Roll a con save.
I just stood it up. Now I gotta kneel back down because I'm sitting on the floor. Oh god.
Well, you're definitely drunk by this point,
The
but we
time is
can
now.
wait for your meme when you get back.
Oh god.
All right. So what are the rest of you doing?
Contemplating what will probably get me killed or not.
Uh-oh.
And Mark's kind of just looking around, just taking everything in, the environment in.
You see a lot of people having fun. You see that there's a game where you test your accuracy on something. There are several games that you could play if you feel so inclined.
Gonna go and try out the one that tests his accuracy.
All right.
He gonna pull out his gun.
You,
Yo, you need a dart, son. Nah, I got this. And he just pulls out the Glock.
you see people using bows and arrows, crossbows, and when you come up, the stall owner says, "Test your accuracy with anything you feel comfortable using."
Oh my god.
Famous last words.
Oh my god.
Pulled out the revolver.
Oh my god, he pulled out the Glock. It's been a year since he pulled out the Glock, and by god.
Damn it, Arn.
He's gonna pull it out and just say, "Do I need to say anything, or do I just shoot?"
Just shoot. Hit the targets.
All right, bet.
I am the back.
He's gonna try to hit the target with the.
Break the targets.
All right, roll
I
the
was
hit.
about to say that.
I really hope you crit
Same
roll.
brain, same brain, dude.
All right, so
That's not a crit.
you fire the gun and it shatters the target, and as it splinters into pieces, you watch it magically reform itself almost instantly as people around begin clapping.
Huh. Thank you.
Ah, that's a mighty fine weapon you got there, my friend. The shopkeep says, looking it over.
It's a
Yeah,
crossbow with extra steps.
it's pretty good. I'd say it's very reliable, but a bit loud.
You just hear him chuckle, and it's like, this entire place is loud, so. And given the festivities going on, it is in fact very loud.
Fair point. So what do? Do you just give people targets to shoot, or?
Mm-hmm. That's the entire point of the game. Whoever scores the most points gets a prize.
Huh.
Wait, hold on. It's whatever we feel comfortable with. Hashtag magic missile.
If magic missile is banned because it always hits.
Not if you shield
And-
or counterspell
And
or have a roach of shielding.
Which, anyway,
Interesting.
What about lightning bolt? They banned lightning bolt?
You have to roll to hit.
Then I guess Mark will also take out one of his daggers and try tossing it.
Roll to
The
hit.
venom dagger, I guess, and try seeing if he hits.
All right. You throw this one, and it lands on the target, but not on the centerpiece.
Walk over and grab the dagger.
You still get compliments. They say good job, good attempt, yada, etc., etc. Where the fuck did Adelsar Day disappear to?
Go out to
Up
find
left.
her.
I found her. She's at the bottle game.
Oh, that's where the ball game was. She just went
Yeah.
into the shade.
I guess we'll just sit on the side and then just look at other people try their hands at it.
You're watching the other people play?
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess also kind of like trying to keep an eye out as well for anything out of the ordinary you might see.
You watch the people try. Some of them are hitting well, some are hitting bullseyes. You can tell that the people who are better trained in the bow with bows and arrows are hitting bullseye after bullseye. Everyone seems to be having fun. Nothing seems to be occurring out of the norm.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so Jubilee.
Yes.
You said you were going to do something?
Just kind of watching Hubert and debating in her head whether or not to, if risking Adelsar Day is worth it.
Well, you're watching Hubert. Eventually he finishes a glass, sets it down, and will be making his way towards Adelsar Day.
Hubert,
Yes, Jubilee.
were you serious about all the flirting you've been doing with me?
I do not know to what you are referring.
Right. I shouldn't keep you. Adelsar Day is probably waiting for you.
He
Flirting with me? Okay, never mind.
He just gives you a sly grin. Before he turns around and says in Infernal, it's best not to ask so directly, Jubilee, before continuing on his way.
As he walks away in Infernal back, just... You son of a bitch. I'm going back to whatever the wine stand was, and I'm just sit there for a bit.
Alright. So, Tauntaun, what's your mem... Oh wait, he said he's going for more food.
Oh god.
Okay, so we don't get to hear Tauntaun stuff yet. So, as...
Jubilee is finding out she's a switch rather than a dom.
Are you trying to get drunk, Jubilee?
Possibly, yes.
If you are, I will need you to roll a con save. Okay, you're doing
Oh,
fine.
that was a check, sorry, but...
You're still
that's the
doing
same
fine. You're definitely not drunk, and Adelsar Day, Hubert will eventually come up to you and look to you.
She looks to Hubert and smiles.
Having fun.
Yes. I'm glad that we all agreed to stay. Or everyone convinced me to stay.
I was the one who did the convincing of everyone, to be fair.
I don't think you convinced them. I think they were going to stay anyway, and I couldn't convince them not to.
Yes, because you're a bit of a stick in the mud.
I'm not a stick in the mud.
You are.
Who are you, Tauntaun? I was just
I-
looking out for... I was just keeping things in a logical perspective.
Yes, no fun for anybody. We have to leave the only place that's been courteous enough to give us a home.
Well, being courteous to them would involve leading a giant robot capable of sending Charlie into orbit away from here.
I wouldn't say the robot was capable of that.
Its explosion is what sent Charlie into orbit, wasn't it?
But is its death explosion really something that we attribute to it or its creator?
I say both.
I say the creator.
Well, we can agree to disagree. I guess
will-
if we end up meeting Mark, we can ask him.
You can say agree to disagree, but I think you're wrong. And you can tell he is very, very buzzed right now.
I have not seen you almost drunk in a very long time.
I know. I haven't had a chance or a reason to get this way.
It's nice to see
I have
you.
returned.
Welcome back.
I have pizza rolls with syrup.
It's nice to see you let your guard down, Hubert.
Oh, my God is not down, my lady.
Really.
He says, waving his hand. I just happen to know how to relax every once in a while. And unlike Thorgrim, I can be on guard and relaxed at the same time.
Fair enough. I'm just keeping my eye out for any large circular metal beings or bears. That's also a possibility.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh man, how much I wish I had minor illusion.
Yes, I'm aware. But for the time being, enjoy the party.
I am enjoying the party. I'm just enjoying it from within the shade.
Alright, Tauntaun, you're finally back and we can finally hear what your meme is.
Oh god.
Tauntaun just going to place a hand on Snark's shoulder and say, "You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
The fuck's a taco?
You're gonna love it. It's literally just minimal grade stuff full of meat."
He just stares at you, very confused. And
You'll understand when we get
Tauntaun, as you're standing there with a hand on his shoulder, suddenly you feel Patterson putting his hand on yours.
Do you have something to say, Patterson?
You look at him and he's just staring at you. Wine glass is still in his eyes and he goes, "Winoculars."
Yes, they are, buddy. Yes.
When Thorgrim briefly stops drinking, turns around, looks at Patterson, and goes, "That's not even a word."
"Binoculars," Patterson says, looking at you, and you just hear a loud amount of clinking. And as you look down, you actually see there are wine glasses in his ribcage where he's just been storing them.
You couldn't even get it without laughing.
Tauntaun, your son's turning into a pack rat.
Hey, hey, hey. Our son. Hi. Our son. He's not mine. He's not yours. Ours.
I'm gonna move over here now.
Patterson, go get your daddy.
And hold on, as you say "our son," you look back at Patterson, and for some reason you can tell that he seems to be contemplating in his mind, and he just suddenly sprints away.
What?
Nope.
Anyway. Patterson, where are you going?
He does not answer and just keeps going. He is a skeleton on a mission.
Oh no.
Now I gotta go chase him down.
What ideas did you plant into his head?
Now then, Yarg.
Narg.
Yeah, that one. Sorry, I'm absolutely fucking wasted right now. Thursday. Right? Thursday isn't. Right? Right?
He just
Fuck it.
raises an
Tomorrow
eyebrow.
night, we're having soft taco.
I still don't know what a taco is.
You'll love it. It's
He just-
meat, it's cheese, it's a tortilla.
He just slowly shakes his head as he realizes he's dealing with a drunk.
I'll send Patterson to come get you. Speaking of Patterson, I gotta go chase him down. I'll be right back. Make sure those two keep drinking. Specifically, the immortal one.
As you say this, Riki just goes, isn't he faster than you?
Not if I use a spell.
But you've already lost sight of him.
I know the direction he went.
But
Yeah, I'll be fine.
what if he turned... Riki just sighs and goes, Tauntaun, I can't let you wander away when you're so inebriated.
Too late.
And
I'm going.
as you try this, you get ready to dash, and you suddenly feel a dragon claw around you as Riki uses Bigby's hand and lifts you into the air.
Oh my god, Riki is starting to show assertiveness?
I've never been more proud in my life. Well, I haven't been this proud since my kids started learning how to do things.
Question.
Answer.
If I cast grease on myself, can I flip out of this?
You can try.
Yeah.
You'll have to roll an athletics with advantage to wiggle out of the hand, though.
I am so...
Welp. Oh,
So, Tauntaun, you begin wiggling and you pop out for just a second, only to immediately be snatched again by the hand. And Riki just goes, Tauntaun!
Riki, I gotta save my family!
He's not in danger.
His ideas tend to be a little bit dangerous, though.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Like father, like son. Glug, glug, glug.
Hey. You're the father.
No, you.
I'm the mother. Patterson sees you as the father.
At
Come here and kiss.
At this, the very drunk squib goes, Can't you both be the fathers?
No.
Does that mean we both have to kiss the dagger?
Riki just sighs, and Tauntaun, your night comes to a close early as she will escort you back home.
Oh, Tauntaun is still trying to pull out of that fucking thing, by the way.
You can try, but I will
be a
give
slippery
fail.
system.
I'll give you one more chance to get out of there.
Nope.
So as you continue to wiggle, suddenly the hand just squeezes down really hard, and you make the squeaky toy sound.
Nah, I like to assume that Tauntaun just goes harder.
And probably throws up.
Tauntaun, harder, Riki. Okay.
Snap.
Snap, crackle, pop. There goes my back.
Harder, squeezes harder. Too hard.
Harder.
No, let's be real
Lord.
here. Tauntaun doesn't have a normal body.
As Riki will also drag Squib along with her.
Riki's probably thinking, these people saved me. Oh dear God, I'm gonna die.
Let's have taco. Who wants taco? I want.
I don't know where the taco is.
Let's get spaghetti taco.
I would like to grab a couple, like one mug of ale in each hand, nod, sort of a quick goodbye to Snarg, and then follow after them, because leaving Riki alone with two drunks is a very bad idea.
Okay.
Nah, it's a completely fine idea.
No, it's not.
Tauntaun has never shown sexual interest in Riki. He has shown
No,
interest in
that's
her
not
as
what
a-
I'm worried about. Problem is kill a robot.
We'll be fine. I got lightning bolt. We'll be fine.
And slowly but surely, it begins dwindling into night as Hubert will look to the sky, and he looks to you, Adel Sarday, and goes, "The others are leaving, my lady.
I know.
Shall we adjourn?"
Not yet.
Very well.
She wants to fuck.
When would you like to head back?
When it's quiet.
Hubert
Everything
will,
will be for love.
Hubert will look around at the party and go, "That's probably not going to be for a minute."
I know.
Mark, what you doing?
I was kind of just walking around. It's up near the stage. Just passing. Honestly, it's just like just wandering around. Honestly.
Okay. Eventually, you do notice that it looks to be a construct of some sort up on the stage observing the area.
Oh shit, you never met Bartholomew, huh?
He has never met Bartholomew.
Mark will actually
This'll be
walk
fun.
over there.
Hey, pretty mama.
Sup, bro? They have like a robot secret handshake.
As you walk up, Bartholomew will slowly look at you.
He'll say in common hello.
Bartholomew seems to stare blankly for a minute, and you'll see him glow for just a second before he looks at you and does a motion with his hands as if trying to ask you to say what you said again.
Hey yo?
Oh, I said hello.
Bartholomew will then wave at you.
Oh, I've
He's a magical robot.
met you before. Are you also a Warforged?
Bartholomew will think for a minute before slowly shaking his head that he is not a Warforged, but then knocks on his chest to let you know he is constructed. He is a construct of some sort.
Oh. Wait, then who made you then?
He'll begin looking around, and he doesn't see who he's looking for before he begins, before he thinks for a moment, does his hand down towards the ground, signifying a shorter person, and then will do a hand motions on his chin as if describing a beard.
I want to do an intelligence roll.
That would be an insight.
What do you mean? That's
Oh
obviously
yeah,
dwarf.
insight.
You can tell that he's saying a type of dwarf made him.
What kind of think to himself? Thorgrim?
No.
That's funny.
That would
Unfortunate.
be something.
Unfortunately, Mark thought this, so Bartholomew cannot answer.
I mean, no, he was saying that once he mentioned the dwarf, he said Thorgrim? Like,
Nah,
kind of questioning him.
Bartholomew will shake his head no. And
Oh.
then do his best to inform you that a different set of dwarves created him a long time ago.
Oh, huh. Okay.
Is that long time ago human or long time ago construct?
Good question.
Wait, do you think?
in a distant line.
Do you know if those dwarfs also did anything with the artifacts as well?
Thinks for a minute before nodding once.
Really? What kind of artifacts did they work with?
He'll do hand motions to do big. You can tell that he mostly, with his hands, is describing weapons of some sort.
So nothing jewelry related, like a necklace or something?
Bartholomew thinks for a minute before doing a motion on his neck, signifying a necklace, and then doing motions that seem to show anger.
They were angry that they made necklaces?
He shakes his head, and over the course of time, he will eventually signify that the dwarf who wore an artifact that looked like a necklace would get angry constantly.
Oh.
Oh.
Was it something he made, or was it something that was given to him?
Oh.
He does a hand motion as if saying given.
Oh. Well, who gave it to him then?
He just shrugs to this.
I think we just figured out a mystery.
Well,
Mark always
Well, that's
getting
one door on a mystery
information.
closed. Now we have another 7.
Mark always getting the random meta information by just simply talking to random NPCs.
that's how it goes.
Huh. Interesting.
Then there's Tauntaun. Turned into a MILF to get some information from random NPCs.
Unlike
That's fashion
Tauntaun,
advice.
you better share this information lest you forget it.
Eventually, Mark, you see a halfling strut out before going, "Hello, my metallic friend," and it is comical how much smaller this halfling is compared to Bartholomew, as Bartholomew is a large creature and the halfling is a small creature, and he hugs Bartholomew. Bartholomew reaches down and pats his head before Poe turns to you and goes, "Hello, my other metallic friend."
Hello?
I don't believe I've met you, unless I have. Have I?
Don't believe so. You probably met the one who is told me to travel with everyone here, which would be George.
He then walks over to the stage and hops down and offers you his hand. "I am Poe Masters." And Mark, as he says this, you see he's wearing a purple cape, which is somehow billowing in wind that is not there.
How are you doing that?
Oh, this is my cape. This is my cape of billowing.
There's a cape for that?
Yes. Note, this is not a joke. This is an official D&D item.
I know.
It is
I know
actually a thing.
I have a character that has one.
I feel like I had to stress this to Jay because he thought I was making this up.
No. I knew it was up, but Mark doesn't. Mark knows about magic and shit. He wouldn't think that there's something made to do something so simple. Huh. Why?
It makes me look as if there is always a dramatic breeze blowing my cape.
I mean, Mark kind of look around. It looks as if it's less dramatic right now, so does it really need to blow?
Yes, absolutely, always.
So Mark is just doing the John Travolta thing.
Oh, okay. Wait, so are you well versed with magic?
Something like that, yes, he says with a smile.
Oh. Well, he'll kind of pull out the... He's gonna pull out the crow thing that Hubert gave him. So I have this... So I have this friend of mine, not a crow, but an actual crow bird. And I'm trying to find ways to make it easier for me to communicate with it. The Thorgrim's trying to teach me, but I would also like to see if there's any other options as well. And maybe, if you're well versed in magic, then maybe you could have something.
He scratches his chin for a bit before hopping up onto his stage. He opens up one of Bartholomew's legs and begins digging through.
As he does that, Mark's gonna look at his leg and wonder if he can do that.
Poe Masters will pop back out, close the leg, and walk over to you before offering you a ring.
Oh. He'll take the ring.
It is a ring that allows you to speak with animals, but I think it has to be one specific animal.
Oh, so do I just put it on, say what animal I want to speak to, and I can speak to them?
Something like that, yes. You'll have to hold the animal for a little while, but after which you two should be able to speak as if you're casting magic upon it.
So it'll just be the one animal, not just the type of animal?
No, it will be just the one animal, unfortunately. If I find a better version, I can trade it out with you, but that's the only one I've found that does that so far.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. How much do I need to give you?
Oh, a friend of my friends is a friend to me.
Huh. Never heard that before.
And
Seems as if it's kind of the opposite at the moment.
what do you mean?
Well, someone who I consider very close to might be considered an enemy at the moment.
He just tilts his head to this, confused.
But a relative of mine is may work for someone that we are trying to actively work against.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And you notice him get lifted up as he rests a reassuring hand on your shoulder, and you notice that he is being lifted by mage hands.
God. Yeah,
So
but
much extra.
not really sure how to go about that.
Well, I'm not really sure what sort of advice I could offer, but perhaps trying to talk to this relative of yours and talk him away from doing such devious things would be the way to go.
I was gonna think how his one brother's emotion that he knows is literally just greed. What's they are just. You know what? I'll figure something out.
I'm sure you will, my friend, he says, patting you on the shoulder, and he goes, I hope you have fun with the ring.
Yeah, sure. Now I just need to go and
Is it the
figure
one?
out where my friend went.
And Poe gives you a smile before walking over to Bartholomew, and he looks at Bartholomew and goes, Did you already use the tongues I gave you? Bartholomew will nod, and he goes, Oh, does he not speak Dwarven? Bartholomew shakes his head no. Oh, that's okay then.
Wait, what?
Oh, my friend Bartholomew here, he is a shield guardian. I can store spells into him. I let him have tongues in case he wishes to speak to somebody.
Oh. Can he just do that freely?
Yes, I can store I can store one spell in him at any given time, so long as it's not too powerful. And unfortunately, Bartholomew only understands Dwarven, so if someone speaks common to him, he can't understand.
Wonder if I can.
But I am happy that he used it to get to meet you. He doesn't open up to many people.
Well, I guess we kind of had a connection.
That makes me so happy, he says, clapping his hands, seeming very happy about this.
Yeah, well, guess I should probably get going then.
Au revoir, my friend, and I hope you have a good evening, he says, and bows to you, with his cape still billowing.
Yeah, you as well, Mr. Paul Masters.
Yes, and please, Mr. Poe Masters was my father. I am just Poe Masters.
Oh my god.
Spell it out for him.
And as he says this, he places a hand on his chest, and you actually begin noticing purple sparkles floating around him.
Huh. Alright. No. I just start walking away. As he tries to spot where his crow went.
Roll a perception. You see the crow you think to be yours, sitting high in a tree, currently observing you. It doesn't seem he wants to come down into the crowded area.
Okay. Wait, where's the tree at?
We'll say it's this tree. Over here. Over that way. This one.
And then he'll walk over to a side that's away from the crowd and try to hold his arm out.
Roll an animal handling. You see the crow look down at you, and it clicks its beak once before it flutters to a different tree closer to the house, and then looks at you. And it seems as if the crow is about to start leading you back to the house.
Oh, well. Alright, fuck. He's gonna follow his crow then.
Crow rolls robot handling. Crow rolled a 20.
Oh no. Yeah, he's gonna start following it back to the house.
Alright. And all that's left is Adelsarday Jubilee. Speaking of Jubilee, how much have you been drinking?
Yes.
Okay, roll me another con save.
She does not know how to process the feelings right now. But apparently she knows how to process the alcohol pretty well.
Hubert is observing from a distance, and he looks to you, Adelsarday, and goes, I believe Jubilee is trying to get drunk.
Well, it is a party. Makes sense that she would try to do that.
She doesn't seem to be doing it as effectively as whenever we were around Cadence, I believe her name was.
Strange. I wonder why.
I'm not sure. Perhaps she's thinking of too many things.
I suppose she is.
Face is completely flushed right now.
Well, she is an adult woman. I'm sure she'll be able to handle herself. But if she gets too drunk, we'll take her home.
If she really wanted to get drunk, she wouldn't drink the wine.
Wine is not good at getting people drunk.
I suppose it could be, but an orc over that way is making ale. That would be far more sufficient.
Maybe Jubilee is afraid that if she goes over there, she might stick her foot in her mouth.
Damn it.
I thought sure fucking did.
Now, my lady, to what are you referring?
Well... No, I shouldn't. We are friends.
Yes, but it's just you and I. And you know I won't go behind your back and say anything devious.
Jubilee is a little promiscuous. And while I'm sure she does feel empathy for what Snark went through with his family, if Snark was open to the idea, I have a feeling she would have invited him out to her room by now.
I feel that would be Tauntaun before it would be Jubilee.
Let's be real, it probably would have been both.
Ow!
Unlikely.
Really? I thought that they had a three-way a number of times while you're back in Aria.
Technically they had one last night as well, but that was with somebody they knew.
True.
Don't act as if you knew that, my lady.
We've also had a five-way.
I'm believing it now that you told me.
Should we go join Jubilee?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Should we go join Jubilee so that she is not alone?
Sure, why not?
After you, he says, motioning.
Hello, will head over. Hello, Jubilee.
And panic is setting in. Hey, Adelsarday. Hey, Hubert.
Hello.
You don't look so well.
What? No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Really?
Blair, like sexual panic is real. No, seriously, I'm fine. I'm just enjoying the wine. It's so good. Have you tried it yet?
You do appear to be a little thirsty.
Might I suggest water instead?
No. I'm fine. I'm had a lot on my mind, but
Like?
I'm afraid if I say it, you're gonna actually try to kill me.
Ale just raises an eyebrow to this.
And no, no, I don't mean as in you'll order Hubert either. I mean you will try to kill me.
Mind elaborating?
I think I need another bottle of this for enough courage before I can do that.
You are in fact given a bottle.
Just starts
it drunk
drinking a
you.
bit of the bottle.
Roll a con save.
Please fail.
Yes!
Oh, failed at the
As
appropriate
if
time.
on you.
Oh boy.
There's the bailout.
Okay, Jubilee. So what do you do as you are now very intoxicated?
Oh, I could play this one in two ways. Fuck it. You know what? Let's make this. Let's make it dramatic for everybody.
Throw the cares in the fucking bucket.
Yeah, pretty much. We're going balls to walls. You know what? You know what my problem is? This almost slams the bottle on the counter. Oh. My problem is that I know I get around a lot, but I still have feelings, and those feelings right now are directed at someone that another person is with, but they're also very attractive as well. And the fact that they're so close to me, yet don't have... I don't want people mad or upset, and I hate that more than anything in the world. I told you, my life's mission is to bring joy, but if I do this, I'll make people unhappy, and she looks like she's about to cry. I don't want to make you too unhappy. I don't want to make you unhappy.
Ale won't go over and pat you on the shoulder. Jubilee, I'm not sure what you're trying to say right now. I think you might have had too much to drink.
Hubert, come, please. Help.
Hubert will walk over and slowly press a finger to your forehead, and you are suddenly not drunk anymore.
Oof.
Well.
Here you go, Jubilee. I helped.
Oh no.
She's still looking like she's about to cry, but now from embarrassment. How much did I say?
I'm not sure. Something about making people angry and being attracted to two people and upsetting me?
Adel started to...
Yes?
Jubilee's burying her face in her hands right now of embarrassment. I'm just gonna say this and then I'm just gonna run away.
Okay.
I feel like me and you were flirting back and forth, and I'm like you too, but I'm really afraid that you're gonna hate me. Just go, book it.
Says they book it. Could just easily dimension door.
Not thinking clearly still. Maybe not drunk, but still very... the panic just set in.
Adel watches her go and then looks to Hubert.
Hubert will look back at you.
You are flirting with her?
Possibly.
Well, your relationships are your own. Not for me to get in the way with them.
Oh, I'm very aware of my relationships being my own.
Yeah, well, not... Well, I just hope that if this goes beyond this, it doesn't end up hurting anyone.
As do I. But
not.
I believe we should make our way back to the house, don't you?
Yeah. And she is a little quieter now.
As you walk along, Hubert will look over at you and go, "Are you cold?
Sorry.
Are you cold? You're without your cape, after all."
I'll be fine. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Hey.
Okay, princess.
What is up with the sarcastic tone?
Nothing at all.
Right. And she'll continue along quietly.
Alright, so, we're back at the house.
Rushing back to room and locking door.
She'll walk by it without even knocking and just head into her own room. Actually, she will pause and look to see, like, where Ricky is.
You don't know where Riki is?
Can't. What shall I roll to find her?
I guess investigation.
I ain't finding shit.
Nope, you do not find shit.
Alright. Elle just... Gross. Elle will just go into her room and sit on the bed.
And Hubert will follow and shut the door quietly behind him.
Where is Riki? Oh, there she is. She's with Squid.
When Thorgrim gets... Thorgrim's been in his room for a while, but, when he gets into his room, Thorgrim will close the door to his room and will take out the card that he got from the, I guess, store credit, you can call it, and will slide it under the door.
Okay. As you slide it under the door will open before a hammer is tossed into your hand, and then a box is very, very delicately set on the ground.
Is there anything I need to sign, or are we good?
The door will then just very slowly shut.
Okay. I will take the hammer, give it a few test swings just because, and I will very slowly look at the box that was gingerly laid to the ground. I know what the hammer was for, because it's mine, but what was the box for again? I don't remember. I will take the box, and I will slowly and delicately carry it over to Mork. Hey Mark.
Yeah, you see him kind of probably with this bird at this point. He's tried to put the ring on and is now just sitting there with his bird. What's up?
Did you order a box from Devilish whatever?
Unless it's maybe something with the gun dagger, maybe?
I'll very slowly and delicately set it on the table. That's probably it. Might want to check to see if it's inside.
Okay. Does he still need to keep holding on to his bird, or is it just...
It will require a short rest for you and the bird to be bonded in such a way.
He'll keep his keep the ring on. But does he have to be actually like holding it in his hand, or can he like just have the bird on his shoulder?
So long as the bird is touching you, it's fine.
Okay. Then he'll kind of direct the bird up on his opposite shoulder, away from the box, and he'll slowly, as delicately as possible, attempt to open the box. Just before that, I was gonna say, mind just also let me know as if anything's getting moved too quickly.
Sure, I'll watch to see if things go wrong.
He's gonna calmly open the box.
Right. You see there is in fact a dagger in there, and you can tell that it is smoking slightly.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
So, this
Very careful.
This is a non-magic item. However, there is a list of things that it can do that Mark does not know, and Mark will never find out unless he documents everything that happens anytime he tries to use this dagger.
Oh no.
I'm gonna back away slowly. Just in case.
We're just going to calmly and delicately pick up the dagger.
You look it over. It looks just like a fancy dagger, except it is ever so slightly smoking. It also has a dial on the hilt.
There's a dial. What does the dial say?
It is written in. It is written. Do you speak Gnomish? Or whatever the language of gnomes is?
No.
Then you have no idea.
Uh-oh.
My son look over. Do you speak this? As he kind of just slowly shows the stuff on the dial.
Thorgrim will look it over and go, nope, no idea.
Oh, actually, you might have an idea. Gnomish language uses Dwarvish script.
It's not the same language, though.
Yeah,
Unless
he's basically looking at gibberish.
While it's the same script, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the same number. Also, if they could read one another, they wouldn't have the reason for it to be two separate languages.
Yeah, I mean, like French uses the same script as English, but
You know,
I mean, he can read it. It's like you said, it's just gibberish to him.
Yeah.
but for the
Oh, God.
for the simplicity's sake, no, you cannot read it.
Yeah, so Thorgrim kind of does like the studious nod. Nope, gibberish to me.
Why
yes, I
did you
completely understand.
nod as if you were understanding it?
Because it kind of looks like Dwarvish, but the letters are jumbled up in totally weird ways. It kind of like if you were to take Dwarvish script and scramble all the letters together.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe
So he'll kind of
maybe Jubilee can read it?
maybe. Do you think she's awake?
I don't know. I kind of ran to her room in a hurry, so not entirely sure what's up with that.
Actually, where's Squib at?
I don't know.
Wib got relocated to the house before you left the party, so you don't know.
Yeah.
So did Tauntaun and Riki.
Usually he's with Jubilee, I think, right?
Alright. I guess I'll just go talk to Jubilee then. He kind of
Oh, it's getting on well.
gets up with his with the dagger in hand.
It's almost like I'm intentionally guiding him to you for more awkwardness or something.
And
Damn it!
he'll
You
knock
guys are
on
all
the door.
against me. I knew it.
Mwah!
Jubilee opens the door, looking kind of puffy face from all the embarrassed crying. But yeah,
Are you bleeding?
no.
Is your face swollen?
How can? Never mind that. How can I help you?
I was wondering if you
Do you
could,
like fries with that?
by chance, speak this, as he kind of also shows her the dials on the dagger.
I do not speak Gnomish, so sorry. I don't understand this.
Know anyone who can?
You could try Adel Sarday, I guess. I don't know. I don't know any language spells.
Okay. And then he'll just say, "Oh, thank you anyway," and then we'll just start walking away. He's gonna turn around and be like, "Are you sure you're not bleeding?"
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
Or
not.
hurt.
I'm not bleeding. I'm not bleeding, Mark. I'm not physically hurt, at least, but I
Or
just
are you
had an
under some type
embarrassing.
of? Are you under some type of spell effect?
No, just had
Poison?
something embarrassing happen, and
Charm?
trust me, it's really hard to. Well, I guess you're not too far off,
Paralyzed?
Are you under attack?
Mark. I'm fine. Okay. I'm not under any magical effect.
Okay.
I
And then I'll
appreciate you looking out for me, though. Yeah. If anything, Ailsar Day might be able to help you.
Quick, run a bioscan just in case.
Have a good night, Mark. No, close the door.
I don't sleep. And he'll go over to Ados Arte's room and knock on the door.
No reply.
Said no reply.
No reply.
That's
Gonna-
suspicious.
It's gonna then just knock again and be like, Ados Arte.
You still get no reply, but the door behind you opens as Riki peers out of the hallway, coming to investigate the noise.
And then Mark will start to get worried, and then he'll attempt to open the door.
The door's locked.
Oh god, he's gonna attempt to lockpick the door.
And at this point, Riki just comes out and goes, Mark,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I'm trying to see if Eros Arde and Hubert are okay. Usually if I knock or anything like that, Hubert would usually come to the door, like he did earlier today. Or yesterday.
Maybe they went ahead and went to bed. I think something happened between them and Jubilee. They may want some alone time.
They wanna fuck.
Is there something I can help you with?
Well, I'm trying to see if anyone can read what the dials on this dagger is.
What language is it?
What Jubilee said, Gnomish?
I can read it.
Wait, you can?
Riki can read anything.
Oh. Wait, what does it say then?
Low, medium, high. What are you doing? Not this one.
Oh.
Cricket to not this one. Tatan will do it for you if you want. He's still drunk. He's willing to make questionable decisions.
You're passed out at this point. You don't get to make
he's-
questionable decisions.
Okay.
Fine, I'll make questionable decisions when I'm sober.
Okay. Just gonna look around, see if there's anything else that might be inscribed or written on it.
Other than that, other than the what's on the dial, no.
Huh. I wonder why they put a what are you doing dial on this? Well, anyway, I appreciate it, but
You're welcome.
no problem. Have you seen Squid?
Yeah, he's in here.
Oh. Wait, is he okay?
He's just drunk. He's fine.
Oh. Alright. Maybe he can help me.
Help you with
Actually,
what?
no. No, that'd make me a terrible friend.
What do you mean?
Well, considering how he can die, I was gonna say I could probably have him help me test the dagger.
That might be something to ask him when he's sober.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, are you doing okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. she says, giving you a smile, and she blinks before saying, "You could also ask Tauntaun if Patterson could help you. Technically, they're both immortal."
True. So has Mark seen Ricky smile at this point? Ever?
It's very rare, but yes.
Yeah, I guess I could ask.
She nods a bit to this, and eventually says, "I'm sorry I've been acting so strangely lately."
Why are you apologizing?
In case it made you uncomfortable.
I don't feel discomfort.
She just blinks to this.
I'm robotic, so emotions and being socially adept is not really my strong suit.
But you're a person, so everyone feels discomfort in some way, shape, or form. Just like everyone feels comfort.
I'm just gonna think about this for a second. And
Like,
yeah, I suppose.
For example, she points to the crow, which is now more or less curiously pecking at your head. You went out of your way to try and befriend the bird. And that made you comfortable. Made you happy.
I only really tried to keep the bird next to me because it intrigued me.
Yeah, it's called curiosity. And the more you've done it, the more you've wanted to. And does it make you happy that it's socializing with you? Does it make you want to socialize with it more?
And I guess I'd like to be able to communicate with it. That's why I got this ring and I'm asking Thorgrim for some help on how to, I guess, communicate better with animals.
Then that's technically an emotion. You're still a person. You just haven't figured everything out yet.
I have another question I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Are you able to do astral projections?
She looks as if she's thinking how to answer this before going, possibly?
Do you think you could attempt to do that on me?
I could try, but I drank a lot of alcohol, she says, rubbing the back of her head a bit. Tauntaun made me drink a lot, so even if I could do it, I might accidentally send you to the wrong spot.
Oh.
Maybe in the morning?
Well, I mean, yeah, we can do it in the morning.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. And then he'll kind of just... But anyway, I appreciate it.
She smiles to you and nods happily.
I am still a little bit worried though, and he's gonna press his ear up to the door and see if he can hear anything inside the room.
No.
Would he?
Not even like any snoring or anything like that.
By the wall.
Not really, no. Whatever's happening in there, if anything at all, they're being quiet.
Could it be considered disturbingly quiet?
No. Maybe. I don't know. That ultimately depends on Mark.
She's still.
Go for 3 for 3 on the awkwardness.
Yeah.
They're fine.
I'm drunk. I got mean.
They'll be okay.
Okay.
I'll come get you if something happens, okay?
Alright. And then Mark will head back to his window with the bird.
All right. And after you wander off, Riki will go back into the room and very slowly shut the door. Riki talks to Mark. Mark stares at Riki. I have found another little one to protect. It is just like squib.exe, except tiny and lizard.
Then I'll just go back and kind of keep an eye out on his surroundings and looking out.
Alright, roll a perception check.
Only a member that doesn't need to sleep.
As you are sitting down, continuing to more or less attune with this item, you do notice something outside. There is a raven sitting in a tree, currently observing you.
Oh god, not another one.
Do it.
Does he recognize this raven at all, or?
What about Raven?
Roll a history.
Oh,
For some reason, this Raven comes with a shopping cart.
oh shit.
This you're fairly certain you've seen this raven, but you don't remember from where.
He's gonna look back at it.
It watches you for a minute before eventually fluttering off.
That was strange. Kind of says to himself.
As you say this, the crow will peck at your temple again.
Something wrong?
You can't really tell, but it just seemed to be trying to be playful. But eventually, it'll just more or less sit down in your hand and look as if it's trying to go to sleep.
Just Mark will do the same and get into sentry mode.
Must hold arm completely still through the night.
That's what happens when you have a pet on your hand or arm or leg or anything.
Luckily, I am superior to all of the squishy meat bags. I don't get tired. Can't hold arm in one place forever.
Arm does not fall asleep. The advantage is mine.
All right.
Do
So
you feel discomfort?
everyone roll a D100 to wake up in the morning. Tauntaun, you get disadvantage because you were shit-faced.
Yay!
Again, we are disturbingly close to each other.
8!
Except Tauntaun.
That was almost nice.
Almost.
Why do we keep avoiding the good number?
All right.
We will
Well,
So,
to be
never
fair,
get-
I did have disadvantage.
Adel, you wake up first.
Alright,
Tauntaun could have woken up first, and it would have been fucking funny to just shit-face Tauntaun.
Adel will sit up and stretch, and then look around.
Hubert is in the room with you, and he looks to you, and he goes, "Good morning."
Good morning, Hubert.
Did you sleep well?
I slept better than expected.
That's good news.
What about you?
I slept fine.
You're in the room. I guess I did a good job.
I suppose you did, he says with a smile, and eventually gets out of the bed, stretches, and goes, "Would you like breakfast? And if so, what would you like?"
I'll just have my usual. And yes, I would, thank you.
I'll have to go out and see if there's a market I can buy ingredients.
Alright.
I'll make everyone some coffee before I leave, however.
Wise choice. Ada will then freshen up, get dressed, and head out.
Hubert will exit the room with you, and as promised, he'll put the coffee over the fire, and we'll look to you and say, "It should be ready by the time everyone is awake."
All right.
And he will make his way out. And Mark, you wake up at this point.
Kind of wake up and look around.
Hello, Mark.
Beat me to it.
Sorry.
Good morning.
Morning. And she starts drinking her coffee.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Just I had a little bit of a conversation with Riki last night.
Really? What about?
Asked her if she can. I asked her if she was able to read the dials on the dagger.
The
new
dagger?
I guess.
And where'd you get that from?
I'm guessing the Devilishes didn't want it in the store anymore, so they just gave it to me for free.
Interesting.
The Devilishes. The devil die? The Duvalish. The devil people.
So yeah, now I have this now. There's a few dials on it. Apparently they stand for low, medium, high, what are you doing, and not this one.
Sounds like settings.
Settings.
Yes. Whatever that dagger does, putting it to those options probably increases or decreases its power. And I'm guessing that putting it to the "what are you doing" overloads it.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I guess once Tauntaun wakes up, I can always ask him if I can test on Patterson.
Alright. By the way, it was you knocking last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Were you guys okay?
We were fine.
Okay. Glad everyone was okay, except for Jubilee, apparently, I guess.
Jubilees and... how do I put this? Dealing with emotional ramifications of a reckless action.
Wait, so she is under some type of effect? She said last night she wasn't really under any type of magical effect.
It is not magic. It's emotions.
Oh, but love is the greatest magic.
It's
That's what happens to people when they get emotional.
to a certain degree, yes.
And I'm glad I don't have emotions.
It has its ups and its downs.
Yeah, but most times it looks like it's just mainly downs with everyone.
Well, part of the reason why I hide my emotions is because of that. But I would be lying if I said that I wish I never had any.
Yeah, you can tell. You seem to be very angry when you threaten me.
That was partially because I thought you put Ricky and the village in danger. Again, I'm sorry for that.
No, it's fair. I sort of did.
But even
I
so,
want to apologize for it, though.
I'm not asking you to apologize for it. Like I said, were I in your shoes, I probably would have done the same thing.
I understand why you are angry. I am not sorry.
blame Hubert for that, telling it was okay for him to just want to talk to family.
He didn't tell you that. Well, I guess. Okay. Thorgrim, you wake up now.
Thorgrim, wake up now. Thorgrim, do key thingy to hammer, just to start the day as a morning ritual. Gives it a couple good swings. Is it lighter? Does it feel different?
No, it feels the same.
Okay. Thorgrim will grin and hug the hammer because he hasn't seen it in a while, and will walk out to join the rest of the group.
Okay.
Morning,
Hammer
Thorgrim.
proudly in hand.
Oh,
Thorgrim,
got your hammer.
Roll a perception check.
Yes, sir. Oh, probably I just make it that.
As you turn around to present your hammer to the party, you see Patterson sitting at the table with his fingers interlocked, and then you look down at his chin as you notice something that appears to be made out of. Essentially, you see Patterson wearing a fake beard.
Daw.
Does it look like mine?
Sort of.
He wants to be like his dad.
I'm not his dad. Thorgrim is slowly gonna sit down in a chair, looking at Patterson with like the squinty eyes, going, "Has that always been there?"
Patterson will give you 2 thumbs ups.
Maybe he took that little item that lets him grow a beard.
That would be strange. What would a skeleton look like with... Well, I guess we see
like
the
that.
answer here.
Does he have the belt?
No.
Didn't think so. No, it seems like either strapped or glued on.
Nice beard, Patterson.
Patterson will give you a thumbs up as well. And around this point, Jubilee, you wake up.
Oh, why did I do that? Maybe if I stay in here, they'll think I died or something.
Mark will bust that door down. He thinks Jubilee died.
Not before I do it first.
Gonna bust it down and be like, I was right, she was under the effect of a spell.
Look at her, she's not getting out of the bed!
I think I've heard of this before. I think the spell's called depression.
Fuck you.
God, that's 9th level spell. Oh god.
That's a 10th level spell, what are you talking about?
No, that's 12th level.
She'll get up eventually and kind of try to sit out of it and view as best she can from Adelsar Day.
No dice, my friend. The moment you walk out, Eagle's eyes are on you.
I can't make a stealth check for this, can I?
Nope, there's nowhere to hide.
You can
Unless
run,
you-
but you
Mark's
cannot
gonna-
hide.
Unless you were like crawling across the floor behind the bar. But
Doing
then,
like the snake crawl.
but then you would have to contend with Patterson and Thorgrim, who would both see you and probably call you out.
You know, a coin flip, I'd do it.
I guess roll
Stealth check
D2.
it is. I just flipped a normal coin. Stealth check it is, then.
Well, let's stealth check then.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, you begin crawling behind the bar in your best attempt
Can
to.
I
Oh,
can I also
yeah.
try to roll perception?
Yes, you can try to roll perception.
I guess I can
Yeah.
too.
Sure.
Well, I avoided two
Well,
so far.
And
Three.
as you're going along, Jubilee, you're fairly certain you got it, and then you look up and you just see Patterson staring at you.
I'll just put a finger up to my lips, like, miming the shush.
You
and
just see.
mouth, please.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Delete. Since
I recognize I'm bargaining with the child, but
since I'm looking also at Patterson, can I clue in on what's happening?
You failed your perception check, so no.
Well, failed my perception check to look at Jubilee, but I'm looking at
You're looking at
Patterson because of
Ailsarday,
his
right?
beard.
So, Jubilee, as you put your finger to your lips, Patterson will stare at you, reach up to his teeth, and try to scratch as if thinking that you're telling him he has something, before he pulls off his head and faces it towards his neck, faces it toward his spine, which is his neck, not seeming to realize that he can't look at his own head.
you know what? The hell, I'll take that distraction.
The hell is he doing?
Tauntaun, you... Sorry, Thorgrim, go ahead.
First he has a beard, now he's trying to... What is he doing?
Alright,
To be
Tauntaun.
or not to be? That is the question.
Tauntaun, it's your turn to wake up.
Tauntaun's just gonna flop out of the bed. Make sure he's in Tauntaun form. And then just start stumbling out.
Okay, you see Jubilee on the floor for some reason.
Do I hear Tauntaun behind me?
Yeah, he's not trying to be stealthy.
Again,
Yeah, no,
just
he is,
kind
like,
of turn
full-on
around, just kind of.
Jubilee, that's not where you're supposed to be.
Ada will just raise her head and look over.
Marco will also turn around and look over.
Everybody's now focused.
You
Pat-
motherfucker.
Patterson will put his head on and go, hello!
Hi, Patterson. Nice beard. Where the fuck's the coffee? I gotta make tacos later.
Jubilee, I guess
Alright,
we'll stand
Tauntaun's
up
up.
and, not looking anywhere near Ailsarday, just walks over here and sits down, looking just straight down at the table.
Edel, where's the coffee your boyfriend makes? I gotta make tacos.
Elle will just point over to the pot that's on the counter. But then she'll grab another mug and just head right over. And then she'll place one in front of Jubilee. Jubilee, I know you know I'm here.
Oh, I know, but I can't look you in the eyes right now.
Do you think that that looking away will make me disappear or something?
No, I'm hoping you don't have to look at my face right now.
Elle will just lean on the table. Jubilee,
Yes.
don't hide from me.
She slides and slowly starts to look up. Eyes are still somewhat puffy.
Why are you crying? Or why were you crying?
Because I've embarrassed myself, and I'm probably embarrassed you too. And I feel extremely bad about it.
How did you embarrass yourself?
Just looks to seeing the rest of them. Do we really have to speak about this right now? I'm still trying to process it myself.
If you don't want to speak about it now, then we won't. And she stands. But we will have this conversation.
Okay. Sipped coffee.
Oh, then head back and just take her seat. Oh shit, we the only ones here. Maybe we can have this conversation now.
We will have this conversation, and we will have it now.
I guess we'll have it now. Renege, what I
Can
said.
we move over? Okay, can we just move over to another room then, real quick?
Very well. And it'll head over here.
And Jubilee will follow, and just trying to keep a healthy distance, not
stay out of murder range.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, Jubilee, how exactly did you embarrass yourself?
I'm not exactly sure what exactly I said, but confessing that I had feelings for you and Hubert, and just doing it in the wrong time, in a stupid state like I did.
Ale pauses. I see. I misunderstood. Me?
Hubert. It looks like Jubilee's trying to follow up, but just can't find the words. It's like just kind of nodding and just kind of yeah.
Ale pinches the bridge for nose. I see.
And I didn't want to be awkward, but we've clearly passed that point now.
Well, let me make this as easy as I possibly can. I apologize, Jubilee, but I do not see you in that way.
Yeah, I figured.
As for Hubert, well, Drow are polygamous. Hubert's relationships are his own.
That's what I've been told.
Well, I'm personally not following that tradition. Hubert is free to do so if he wishes. So ultimately, what happens between the two of you depends upon the two of you.
Okay. I was also worried if I pursued anything with him, you would actually try to kill me, so it's been weighing on my mind, and I didn't want to hurt you. Again, I don't want to make you upset. And that's one thing I've been really worried about, and wow, I talk a lot when I get nervous, don't I?
Ale smirks slightly, but as she does, her eyes actually go red for a split second. But you see her tense, and it's like she forces them to go back to their normal color, and she says, ultimately, all I want for Hubert, and for you, is to be happy. My personal feelings in the matter shouldn't be that important.
But they are. Your personal feelings matter. What do you feel?
Well...
Dang!
What? If I will only tell you how I feel if you promise that will not affect what you're going to do with Hubert.
Okay. That's fine. Honestly, I'm still trying to feel that out, so go ahead.
Well, to be blunt, I am a little jealous, somewhat annoyed. But, well, Hubert is Hubert. I should have expected as much.
Sorry I annoy you, but I'm just surprised you're actually jealous of me, if anything. I mean, you're a princess. You've definitely got a lot more than I do.
So?
I mean, I thought it would seem... If... I kind of expected the anger, more or less. Like, if I was some sort of insult in comparison to you.
Insult? Please.
Yeah, like some lowly peasant like me is going after what you, a princess, desires. I don't know. Maybe I've been reading too many romance novels.
I think you have. I'm almost insulted that you thought that of me.
Well, maybe not to that degree, but I really thought you'd be a lot more angry than jealous.
No, I'm not angry. You could, of course, make me angry. That would be,
Again,
of course, by...
That's what I'm trying to avoid that.
I think you will. The only way that you would make me genuinely angry is if you hurt Hubert in any way, shape, or form. Well, I don't think you're going to do that. You're too...
Yeah, that...
Would I kill you?
What? Where did that come from?
But no, you're way too smart to do that.
I don't know about smart, but I genuinely care about you guys, and that's I'm wrestling with these feelings, you know.
I'm aware. Emotions are trifling, aren't they?
Yeah, they can be, but I think I'd rather have the bad with the good than no good at all.
Agreed. But I was serious. Do not hurt Hubert.
Again, don't plan on it.
Good.
If I don't even think I'm able to hurt him in any way, shape, or form, knowing our strengths.
You'd be surprised.
If anything, I think I'm surprised you're not more worried about me getting hurt.
Oh no, I know you. You're tough.
Yeah, so are you.
Anywho.
So on the flip side, I guess now we can both, at some point, maybe we can both discuss the flaws.
That's not.
Like he really needs to. Come on, you and I both know he really needs to take better care of himself too.
True. I guess I do have one other caveat about this.
Yes?
Keep your relationship with Hubert to yourself. Not that you need to keep it a secret, but, well, she shrugs.
No, I get it.
I admire.
And I go different ways about this, and I should have understood that a little better.
Yes. Well, you're very public with it. I'm not. And it does, like I said, it is something I'm going to have to get used to. So I'd rather not have it shoved in my face.
Of course. Well, if you ever do want any pointers, I'm all for helping. That's only if you're comfortable going to that point.
Pointers in what regard, Jubilee?
Do you really want me to say it? I thought.
Anal just.
If you ever want to.
Gives
If
her a.
you ever want. If you ever want to get physical with Hubert and you need help, assistance learning anything, I'm willing to give you advice.
Adel almost laughs. You should have given that offer yesterday, Jubilee. And then she'll just walk off.
Jaw drop.
Translation: Bitch, I fucked our boyfriend last night. And as you guys re-enter the room, you begin hearing a very familiar creaking sound. The sound of a rocking chair.
Uh-oh.
What the?
Granny?
Hello,
Granny
children.
You get in here.
Oh, what do you mean? And she just continues rocking back and forth in her chair.
Hello, Madam
Well-
Bitter Giggles.
It's Granny Bitter Giggles, sweetheart.
Thorgrim is going to walk right to Granny Bitter Giggles and will pull out the rock cushion and will sit down on the rock cushion beside her.
No, come, give Granny hugs.
Just as soon as I finish this pot of coffee.
Okay. I will give Granny a hug.
I'll hug you back.
Yay, hugs.
Who's next? She says, opening her arms, expecting
Aw.
hugs.
Tauntaun is going to finish the pot of coffee first.
Okay. But do you hug her?
Yeah, she gets hugs after the pot of coffee's drank.
The coffee's gone, Tauntaun.
I didn't say that I wasn't going to drink the pot, too.
Anyway, so Thorgrim and Tauntaun give Granny Bitter Giggles hugs. Who's next?
I'm right here. I might as well.
Okay. And Adelsarde, after she hugs the other three, she opens her arms to you.
Adel looks a little uncomfortable at this aspect.
Wrong, dearie.
I'm not so big on the physical contact.
Why not?
I'm not sure.
You hurt Granny's feelings.
I could settle for another, if you'd like, instead of a hug.
What would you like?
I'm not sure.
That doesn't help Granny figure out.
Well, we can work on the physical contact later.
She frowns a bit to this.
Well, I don't want to make Granny sad.
Give Granny a hug.
Come on.
Adel doesn't want to hug the the lady that appears randomly wherever she wants.
Go give Granny a hug. You don't want to make her sad. That's the only way to not make her sad.
Fine, she'll go over
I believe
and
it. I believe the.
a hug, but she is not comfortable with it.
Okay, as you hug her, you feel something get tied around your shoulders, and you see a brand new cape made of silk, and you can tell that it's made of spider silk.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dearie. I noticed you were missing yours, and you look... It's rather drafty in here.
Oh. Yes. Thank you. Adel is very much not used to this.
Holy shit! Hugs gave me a spider silk cape.
Oh, so this is what caring mothers feel like.
I got a hug and a present. Holy shit.
Fuck. Parental issues just came out.
Yep. They were hidden for a
Non-trial
long.
parents look like. Holy shit.
They were hidden for a long time, and now they're in full view.
Now, dearies, do you all wish to hear a story?
It's like Thorgrim's like story time, and then waits, and then thinks back to the last story that was told. I don't know.
As all of these emotions are going through your head, you're already pulling out a storybook.
Yeah, he's already what?
He's already pulling out a storybook.
Oh boy.
Come sit around, children. We'll get the story started.
Is this story going to send us into another dimension like the last one did?
Didn't send you into another dimension, dearie.
Then how did the...
Magic beyond our comprehension.
My sweet little summer child, you were dreaming, she says, patting your head.
Dream is very, very real, and he remembers he remembers the fucking blood golem and the
dream
beating.
The dream was seemed very real and very painful.
Very painful. I don't know if I want to go through that dream again. And then he sits down with the stone cushion.
Oh, if you're a good boy, I'll get you some dwarven rum.
Oh, well, in that case, okay, I'll be very quiet and very good.
I don't know if I want to go through that booze. Yes.
Booze. Okay.
Come, children.
Well, I'm certain that this is going to be as pleasant as the last dream we had.
Our story begins with a group of slaves.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
Now, these slaves, unlike others, were trained to be very, very good at what they do. They were trained to be soldiers, warriors, and forced to follow any order they were given.
Very
And-
rapid look at Adel Sarday.
And as this is being said, all of you begin feeling drowsy, and the world around you begins to fade.
Here we go again.
Fuck, not again. His name is Thogrin, not Thorgrim.
Hmm?
This motherfucker.
That's just a Duragar token.
That's the same one you used for Thogrin.
Nope.
Well, or not?
No, it isn't.
For his lackeys. Never mind.
This one's Thogrin. Oh wait, hold on, I'm on the wrong layer.
I can't
Yes,
make
you are.
This
I can't
one's
make the joke.
Thogrin.
Where?
There he is.
Right here.
Ah, yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Same race, though.
Yeah. More menacing.
Oh, dear.
Also, wait, all these tokens look very
And-
familiar.
That's because I reuse assets.
Mm.
But I went to the liberty of labeling each and every one of you who character you be playing.
I wonder which one I'm
Oh,
playing.
mm, mm, mm.
I'll be real with you, Matt. I rolled it. You almost landed on the lizard.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I get to be a cannibal?
You get to be a cannibal anyway.
Get to be a cannonball.
But I did technically roll these randomly, and I rolled you first, and I actually watched my D10 stop on the number that represented the lizard, and then just fall onto the one that was the dwarf.
Yeah, that tracks.
At that point, that's just fate, dog.
That's just. You kind of have to roll with it then.
It's like, all right, he's going to be the lizard. RNGesus. No.
No, dwarf.
Oh, what the hell am I?
You're a human.
Human.
And what's am I? She looks like an elf?
She's a half elf.
So I guess we have to play our roles to the letter, like the last one.
Well, we weren't given a topic this time, so I guess we gotta just go with the flow.
You're not even in the same room. Here, I'll fix that. There you go. Now you're in the same room.
Damn it.
I was suddenly moved by some unseen force. That was really weird.
The same thing happens if you close your eyes or if you look up.
What if I close my eyes and look up at the same time?
So that's
Then it's still an unseen force.
Erk.
What?
Where? What?
God damn it, we can't even escape the ghosts in our dreams? The fuck?
You. Where are you, you little.
He's not on the map.
Elle's going to look around. Is the place familiar to her at all?
Well, history.
Okie dokie.
While it is not your memories, you do find it familiar. This is your holding cell. This is where you, as the band of slaves that you are kept during what is considered to be your downtime. It is by no means the lap of luxury, but it's comfortable enough and better than what the other slaves around the area get.
Well, we seem to be slaves of some higher caliber or higher rank compared to others.
Well,
Yeah,
at least
lucky
I have
us.
my. At least I have my beard. Thorgrim strokes his beard, and then he looks down at it and goes.
You
It's
also you also notice it is very brittle. It does not have the proper care that needs to be maintained for a proper dwarven beard.
Ugh.
Well, it is a beard, my friend, but not your beard.
I miss my beard already.
Then we need to get through this to return you to your precious beard.
Yes, I miss my beard.
I'm sure your beard misses you too.
Sad Thorgrim noises. So, where are we? What are we doing? What's going on?
Roll a history.
History! By far my strongest suit. I couldn't possibly fail this in any way. See?
So, as you're asking this, once again, much like with Adel Sarday, the memories that come to your mind, you know, are not your own. And the person who your little cavalcade believed to be your leader is over there in this room, which is currently shut.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the door.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
There's silence for a moment before a female voice goes, "What is it?"
It's me.
Come, why do you always have to be this way? And you hear footsteps coming towards the door.
What did he say? What did she say my name was?
She didn't say. She said, "Why
Okay.
must you always be this way?"
Oh, I thought she said my name first.
Nope.
Okay.
And a figure opens the door. They look elven. However, unlike most elves, you see that her hair has a color to it the same as autumn leaves. And in fact, you see leaves sprouting out of her hair as she looks down at you and goes, "What is it?"
Is there anything we need to be doing?
We're currently waiting for the guards to come and get us for our final initiation rite.
All right. So just sit tight till then.
Yes, and I suppose I'll come out now. And she looks over her shoulder and she goes, "Are you coming?" And all of you hear, "Of course, I'll be right out."
Oh.
Can I look around the corner at the Hubert sounding voice?
Sure.
Do I see the Hubert attached to that voice?
You see a Hubert, and he is currently naked.
That. Sorry. Sorry.
And as you look at him, you notice from his shoulders all the way down to his feet, he is covered in scars.
Sorry, but I'm a little busy at the moment. Oh, hi.
And the girl shakes her head before shutting the door and puts her hands on her hips and goes, "Why did you look in there?"
Sorry, I thought I heard a familiar voice. That's all.
Of course you heard a familiar voice. We've been doing this with each other for years.
Okay, so sorry.
I
I'm
think
out of
she
sorts
meant.
right now.
I don't think she meant whatever they were doing in that room.
But you just see her rubbing her temples a bit and goes, "I swear you are so paranoid."
Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna.
She
go
just
back.
huffs and then does a hand motion and walks back to the main room. All right, everyone. Today's the day of our final initiation test. Well, unfortunately, I don't know what it's going to be. But we're going to try to overpower the guards that are going to be running it and break ourselves free. They have become lax with us. They've gotten to the point where only 2 guards are watching us at any given time. So, we're going to attempt to break out.
Don't you think they were possibly doing that on purpose?
It's a possibility.
More guards.
It It's a possibility, but in all honesty, it is a risk worth taking. This is no life to live for us. None of us want to be a slave for the rest of our lives.
What is happening? Why does it look like there's all suddenly a super villain convention?
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Mark,
yeah.
you're back. Granny Bader Giggles is telling you a story.
Oh God. Okay.
Yep.
And you weren't here.
Round two.
And you
there
weren't
was
here
a
for
naked
that.
Hubert.
There was, in fact, a naked Hubert.
Wait, I'm here for what story?
For story.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, Granny Bittergill said that in this story, there were a bunch of slaves. Turns out we are slaves, and some high-ranking slaves. Hubert is here too. Not
We are-
like
Question.
Hubert.
We
as
are
in-
high-ranking slaves. Also, there's Hubert.
It's not
Question,
like
question. Hold on. Is Hubert in the dream?
No, Hubert was not present when Granny Bitter Giggles began telling the story.
Oh. That'd be fucking funny. We just get Hubert being Hubert in the Hubert dream.
But this is no life to live for the rest of our lives. And in all honesty, if we die trying to break out, I would rather die fighting than become subservient.
Well, so I see no problem with that.
And eventually you all will hear footsteps as Hubert comes out in, compared to his normal clothing, very ragged. He, instead of what you're used to him wearing, a full black trench coat, he is wearing very ramshackled, more or less falling apart commoner's clothing. You can see the scars on his arms, you can see scars on his legs, and you see him flexing his hands constantly as if trying to make sure he still has feeling in them. The stats don't matter in this instance, but he looks up and goes, "Hello, everyone." And as you're looking at him, this is a much different Hubert than what you're used to. You can see that he is very tired. He looks exhausted, but he looks like he's powering through. And he gives everyone a very small smile and says, "Today's the day, isn't it?"
Damn right it is.
Mm-hmm.
I like your enthusiasm, but realistically, this is probably going to fail.
Probably.
Il's going to look to him and then look to all the others. Do they have scars like him? Do we all have scars like him?
You see some scars on the others, but you can tell Hubert has more, a lot more.
Il just frowns a bit more to this, but remains quiet.
If there are any concerns or questions, we need to make it quick. The guards will be here any moment.
So what's the plan?
Am I allowed to, like, see just how bad Hubert is in terms of, his physicality? Like, is he sickly? Is he just super tired? Has he been...
He seems tired.
Okay.
He's not sickly. He still looks, apart from the scars, fairly healthy. He is skinny, but most slaves are. It just, he seems tired.
Got it.
So, what were you about to ask? She says, looking to you, Adel.
What's the plan? You told us that we are subduing 2 guards, but how?
We're going to attempt to get one of them on their own. And when we do, there's no way that he can fight all of us off. We can easily overpower him, take whatever weapons he has, and then those of us who are armed will lead the forefront and lead the rest to hopefully find other guards who are on their own. And
Be quick and quiet.
you can tell that she's very nervous. And I can't guarantee any of us will actually live through this. And she suddenly looks very sad and goes, I really wish I was able to.
Why?
We've grown very close over this year. Even if it was our shared hatred for the drow who imprisoned us, I like to see you all as my family now. I trust some of you. I love you all. And without Hubert, I don't think I would have found the will to continue on.
I know the token shows me with a hammer, but do I actually have a hammer?
All of you are considered unarmed.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Am I though?
Is there anything in
Am
the?
I?
Nope.
Yes, in fact, you, Tauntaun, after you ask this, you actually notice that your teeth have been pulled out of your mouth, so you don't actually have your bite attack.
How I'm going to chew?
Okay.
Gum
What
'em to
are
death.
do the tables have anything on them to use?
Nothing. There's no cutlery. Everything that's in here is made of wood. Nothing here looks like it can be made of weaponry. And the leader of the group, who all of you, for some reason, knows name is Jasmine, she just shakes her head and goes, "There's no weapons here. Wherever they lead us, they're going to lead us to a room. We'll wait there and try to lure one of them in while we wait in the holding cell."
I was wondering if one of us should try to get a stool leg and stow it away.
Unfortunately, no. All of the stool legs here are far too brittle. If we were to break one off, it would break entirely. We've already tried that.
Yeah. That's definitely a good shanking material.
Hubert suffered a lot of lashes for that one.
Ael just frowns even more.
Looks to Hubert sadly.
Hubert just looks to you, and he gives you a smile, as if trying to show everything will be okay. And it's like, it was my fault. I should have known better. And
waiting.
after a minute, you all begin hearing footsteps, and I have lost the token I was going to use to represent this.
Shit.
Give me just a few minutes to find that motherfucker.
Clank, clank, clank.
There we go.
Adel is in a very big nervous mode right now. She's taking in all this information and it's leading her to a conclusion that she does not like.
And after a while, two heavily armored and heavily armed drow soldiers will walk in and look at you all and go, "It's time. Gather up a single file, or in rows of two."
What's going to happen to us after this?
One of the soldiers looks to you, and he doesn't answer, and eventually he goes, "It's not your place to ask questions. You simply follow orders."
Yes, of course. Sorry, I forgot myself.
You did. And they'll come over one by one, tying all of your hands together, and we'll begin leading you along through very damp, very ramshackled hallways, and eventually lead you all into a different room. And after leading you in here, they will go one by one, cutting everyone's binds, and then will look to you all and go, "The Queen will be with you shortly. For the time being, explore, do what you wish." And they will leave, and as they leave, you see the opening that they walk through slowly begin closing and cutting off your means of escape.
Adel is backing right the fuck up.
immediately searching around, seeing if I can find anything sharp or worth hiding.
Roll an
Right.
investigation.
Do I just use my own?
No, just a flat d20.
Oh, this will be good. Ooh,
You look around and you find the only thing you find is a shard of glass.
it'll do. I'll just kind of take it and stow it away just in case.
Is there a heavy rock I can use for heavy rock stuff?
Roll investigation.
Any bones?
Hey.
Guys, I found a rock!
My rock senses never fail me.
Surrounded
We're
by
still
rock.
dwarves, so that makes that tracked. At least some of us are getting armed.
No, flat d20s.
I think
I think he
meant
means any
bones.
bones,
Oh, roll an investigation.
which is a flat d20.
Flat, yeah.
Yes.
Just a d20.
You know what he said.
Can I suspect the blood over here?
What are you looking for?
Just to see if there's like, if I can get a tale of, or what am I trying to say? A sign as to like what might have caused this blood to be here, I guess.
Roll an insight. The only thing you can guess, and this mostly comes from what's happened to you, is an unfortunate victim of lashings was here and was beaten mercilessly.
No, shiver and just walk away.
Ale is like flat backed against the wall. She kind of looks like she has a panic attack for a second, but then she steels herself, returns to her stoic self, but then
As you
looks over
did-
to Jasmine.
As you do, Jasmine comes over and goes, "Are you alright?"
I didn't know the queen was coming here.
Oh, unfortunately, none of us did. And you can tell she's very nervous by this. Goes, "But it will be okay. We won't attack her. I don't think we could take her even if we were armed." But
if the queen is coming here, that's not good for any of us.
I agree. But this is what she trained us to do. This is why we were created. This is why we were selected. She hopefully wouldn't kill us, and she seems to be trying to convince herself of this.
Why do I get the feeling this is Hubert's origin story?
Gee, I wonder. It's almost as if there's a Hubert.
Weird.
And we'll go over to Jasmine. Jasmine,
What?
you're not fooling me. You're more scared than I am.
Oh, I'm not trying to say I'm not scared. I'm trying to reassure you. We'll be fine.
Have you spoken to the queen before?
On occasion. On occasion. She's the one who appointed me, technically, as the leader. And she has given Hubert praises numerous occasions. Mostly for his pain tolerance, but regardless, praise is praise, and she does not give that out freely.
Right.
And Thorgrim, as you walk up to Hubert, he looks to you and goes, "What is it?"
Nothing. Just making sure you're dealing with this as well as the rest of us are.
He gives you a smile and says, "I'm dealing with it just as well as everyone else here."
That's good, because apparently the queen's coming, and that ain't gonna be fun.
Oh, no, it will not. She takes pleasure in my pain, but it will be worth it if we manage to get free.
If I could take some of that pain away from you, I totally would.
No. I wouldn't allow that.
hold on for as long as you can, okay, bud?
As I always do.
Gonna reach up and place a hand on his shoulder. Sort of reassurance, silent support.
He just chuckles to this and does the same with you and goes, "Calm down. We'll be fine."
All right. I'll try.
And eventually, you'll all begin hearing what sounds like a wail of pain as the skull encarved on the ground begins to whine and moan, and you see its jaw being opened with the sound of cracking stone under it, and you all hear a bubbling as blood will begin rising out of its mouth before slowly congealing into a humanoid form as a drow woman suddenly appears out of the blood and sighs contentedly.
Jesus fuck.
There she is.
Wait, is that? Oh no.
It's not Valentine.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
about to-
worse.
Mother.
It's her mom.
Mother of Valentine.
Yes, it's
Oh,
Valentine's
no.
mother.
Charlotte would actually shit himself.
Oh god, it's the MILF version.
And she sighs contentedly before looking over everyone, and she goes, "Front and center."
Fuck.
Where is
On
front?
this side.
Where Hubert's standing. No merging. No merging!
I didn't. You moved me all on your own.
You've all done so well to get here. And to think it started with 20 of you.
Fuck, is this slavery shit? Fucking Squid Game.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Slavery, Squid Game.
Now, then, I come bearing good news. One of you is going to get free today. And as she says this, from her sleeve, she pulls out a very rusted dagger before tossing it over everyone's shoulder, and it lands with a clatter off in the distance. And she goes, "Good luck. Only one of you get to leave this room alive." And as soon as she says this, she dissipates back into blood before being pulled back into the mouth, which very tightly shuts.
They're gonna make it fight to the death.
And I need everyone to roll a perception check using your actual stat in this instance.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Thorgrim, you actually get advantage on this.
Okay.
Alright, so all of you actually rolled high enough. You all begin hearing the faint sound of what sounds like air being released into the room. And it's very faint, but you smell a gas in the air. And immediately all of you recognize it as a poisonous gas that in a certain amount of time would kill everyone in the room.
So this isn't Squid Game. This is Saw.
Why? What? Why?
Why though?
That's gonna happen. Or I guess whoever Mark is being here is gonna try to look around for that crack
Yeah.
where the gas might be coming out of.
You see several holes along the walls.
Ah, fuck.
I'm looking back at Hubert.
It'll also look like Hubert.
You just
Mark's
see Hubert
gonna.
very quietly walking toward the knife, and he slowly picks it up.
I'm just gonna start trying to rip apart whatever clothes he has to start going around to the cracks in the wall and covering them up. Or trying to cover them up.
Somebody help him. Someone else come help me pry open the wall. And Jasmine will begin heading toward the wall.
Got it.
I'm heading with her.
Idol just looks to Hubert, snaps for Hubert.
Hubert will slowly look at you.
She raises her. Please give me the knife.
Hubert will smile and walk up to you, and he goes, "With pleasure."
Uh-oh.
And then
Yep.
immediately
Choice of words.
a hand goes over your mouth and nose, and before you can react, you feel the dagger be jammed up between between your ribs, and in an instant, you know that whoever you were playing died, but you can still see the events playing out.
Welp.
And
Violently, too.
in the same instant, you watch as Hubert pulls a shank out of his sleeve, turns and looks towards Mark's character and throws it with Mark's back turned. So Mark doesn't even see it coming as it slams into the back of his head, and boom.
Well,
Oh,
Well,
and Downtown's lizard saw all that, though.
And Hubert will just very silently look to your character, Tauntaun, and he says, in Draconic, "Do not make any sound."
They just kind of gonna nod.
He'll walk over and nod before, in the same motion he did with Adel,
yep.
Assassination. And the three of us are unaware.
and the three who got deaded watches Hubert very quietly walks up to the remaining three, and you all see what looks like sorrow in his eyes as he specifically looks at the back of Jasmine's head, and you very softly hear him go, "Stop." And
What?
Hubert?
Say again?
he says, "I'm sorry," as he
Okay.
gets up to Jasmine, and in one fell swoop, you both, who were helping her try to pry the wall apart, see her face, see her eyes widen in shock before her entire body goes slack as Hubert kills her instantly as well.
Reflexive rock to the face.
Reflexive glass to the gut.
Both of you rolled a hit. Flat D20.
A D20, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm leaving a scar at least.
Jubilee, roll a
Why, you
D4.
traitor?
Roll a D4 plus 4.
5 damage, so.
So you turn around, you stab Hubert in the gut, and you don't even hear a sound of pain come from him, as he just looks down at it and is currently holding the rock at bay, and just slowly looks up at you and says,
How could you?
"They've poisoned the room. Don't make this harder than it has to be. We would all die."
I'm not dying by your hands then.
And
Take
as
the
you
glass and does my
and-
own throat.
as you attempt this, Hubert immediately, in the attempt that you tried to do it, just stabs the dagger in your throat, giving you a very cold look. And
Let me
then
even go on my own terms.
slowly looks to you, Thorgrim, continuing to hold the rock at bay.
You know me. I won't go down without a fight. At least let me have that one mercy, okay?
Fine.
At least make it look. At least let me make it look like I'm trying.
But I will only allow you one more attempt.
As you wish.
And
And if I may.
Yep.
I'm going to swing the rock at Hubert's head and then just stop and say, "You know what? This isn't perfect." And I just dropped the rock.
Your will's always been weak, he says, and with a very swift slash, slashes across your throat.
Yep. Blech.
And Hubert then stands there looking down at the bodies for a minute, and you all hear an evil cackling as suddenly blood will ease from the corpses, congealing back into a form with Hemostraza draping her arms around Hubert in an almost hug, and whispers, "You're such a good pet." And you're all awake again.
I really don't like that one.
Where's Hubert?
Only Adel knows the answer to this question. But he went shopping for ingredients to make everyone breakfast.
Right. But Thorgrim doesn't know that, so.
I know it's a sad story, dears, but don't worry, Granny has gifts. And Thorgrim, you will be given a bottle of Dwarven rum. Tauntaun, you are given a brand new suit for you to wear at formal events.
Woo!
Mark, you are given an endless bag of birdseed.
Hell yeah.
Jubilee, you are given a new dancing attire, which looks a little bit flashier than your own, but it looks like it's made to be more breathable, more aerodynamic, and allow you to dance a little more. And Adel Sarday, you are given a spider plushie.
Aww.
Next time, Granny will try and find a happier story, okay, kiddos?
Jubilee will nod now, looking like she teared up again.
That would be
Look at
nice.
Mark's face and see what may be a blue cap thought bubble pop up in his head. In other words, he thinks he's lying.
I don't know. That seems sus.
No.
With in an instant, you watch as she morphs, and suddenly a raven is where she was before the raven flies out of the window.
Adel, where is he?
Adel is not responding. She's just staring at the ground with her hair hiding her face.
But you all hear the door open as Hubert will walk in, carrying several bags of various ingredients, and he shuts the door behind him, and then looks to you all.
Thorgrim is going to walk to Hubert, is going to offer to take the groceries.
Hubert just raises an eyebrow, but gives you one bag.
Okay. I will set one of the bags on the table, then walk back and give him a hug.
He is once again very uncomfortable by this, and just slowly puts a hand on your head and just eases you off of him.
Sorry. I know you don't like physical affection. I'm sorry.
He then looks over the room and goes, "What's happened?"
Adel, maybe you should tell him.
She is a bit unresponsive.
Fine, I'll tell him.
Hubert will set the things down and immediately go to her. She's not listening to you. My lady. And he'll place a hand on your shoulder, Adel Sarday.
She'll look up. She is in tears.
What's wrong?
We saw what my mother did to you.
Hubert is very quiet, and he just watches you with a blank face for the time being, and goes, "What do you mean?"
Do you remember Granny Bittergiggles?
Yes.
She showed us another story.
Yours, Jubilee says very sadly, and looks like she's shaking. You're an impossible choice.
And Hubert just watches you all for a while, and then looks back to Adelsarde.
She just lowers her head.
See.
You really were at the bottom of the barrel, huh?
I was a slave, yes. In any case, it's best not to think about that.
What?
It is best not to think about what you saw.
Why?
Do not. It is unimportant.
How?
Jubilee will slam her fist on the table and says, "Bullshit. It's extremely important, Hubert."
In what way is it important?
No person should have been put in that position. You were hurt more than anything on your body could ever do. And not acknowledging it is just making that kind of wound fester.
I acknowledge it.
She's like,
It happened. But I just see no reason to allow myself to be brought down by it.
You know, I used to think you were a massive pessimist, but now I see you're the most optimistic person here.
what were all their names?
Jasmine Radagar. The lizard never spoke his name, but we just called him Rep. Zadagar was the dwarf. Emily was the human. And Rapunzel was the half-elf. The human male was Zachary.
Just kind of walks up and hugs him. I know you don't like this, but I don't know. I feel like it's needed for both of our sakes right now.
Hubert once again just tenses up, but unlike with Thorgrim, he doesn't push you away.
Jubilee will eventually let him go, but kind of puts a hand on the spot where in the vision he was stabbed by, I guess, Emily.
Jubilee lightly massages belly.
Oh, that's the spot where it was stabbed. It was just like they must have been in the same kind of pain you were in.
Not really. Not as much.
That feeling of hopelessness.
Eventually, he'll look back to Adelsarde.
She is still sitting on the floor, not moving.
Adel?
She'll look up.
You mustn't let this make you like this forever. If you wish to talk about it, talk about it.
I'm just so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry about. It was not you, after all.
It is what I fought for. It is what I did to others.
But it is what you do no longer.
Yeah.
We really need to get our minds off this.
Well, I know a great way. Let's start making fucking taco. Speaking of which, Patterson, go get Snarg.
What?
And eventually, Patterson will stand up, give you a four-handed salute before scuttling out the door.
He just used all four to... You know what?
Did he also
He's
just
not.
scuttle like a crab?
What do you mean? He's done that before.
Hubert will just sigh and say, I must make breakfast.
You do you, my dude.
Come on, Adel, and Julie will hold the hand out to her. Let's get you to your room. I think we need to rest right now after what we've just been through.
I'll silently take her hand.
I guess I'll lead her back to her room.
Okay.
Just sit on the edge of the bed. So I'm not exactly fully recovered after that myself.
Anybody want to say anything before we call it a night?
The fuck, man?
What?
Pickles.
That was pretty dark. Can Mark talk to his bird now?
Yes, Mark can talk to his
What the
support companion bird.
Everyone's here thinking, oh my god, Mark, or oh my god, fucking Hubert. While meanwhile, Mark, I wonder if I can talk to my bird yet as he's getting stabbed.
Mark plugging the holes of the gas leak. Yes, I will plug the holes. Wait a minute, I'm dead. Can I talk to my bird?
This is boring. Bird time.
If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you stick around to see more of what I make. Be seeing ya.